everyone on YouTube. Sorry, a lot of buttons pressed. You can either have a 4-minute starting soon screen when I start the stream, or we can all just push these buttons live. Hello, YouTube. Hope everybody's doing well. We are in a practice tool. Don't get your hopes up. We're just going to do a real quick practice clear before we get in a ranked game. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's Monday where I'm at. We are very, very excited for today. If you can't tell, new camera angle, but I also spent yesterday deep cleaning this room, including taking my computer apart and like getting all the cat hair and the dust out of it, so that feels really good. And funny enough, my computer starts running better. It's funny how that works. You clean out all the random gunk in your computer. It's like a car, dude. But excited to be here. We'll be doing more of that unranked to whatever account we've been playing on. This NA's Last Hope. We, I believe, are gold 3, gold 4, somewhere in there in terms of rank, but our MMR is very much an Emerald Plus. We don't really play with golds or plats anymore. We're mainly playing with emeralds at this point. And I think I said it in our YouTube video, but we saw our first diamond border. Well, that is why we go into a practice tour right there. See? Told you, people. This is why we practice. Well, way better than a live game, right? But we have been just getting ready for that. So excited to be here, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Coffee is still not hit our system, so give me a second. If you're like, Willie, you're not as lively as usual, need another cup of coffee, gentlemen. We ain't quite there yet. What's up, Saida? Does your background feel different? Yes. It is the exact same. Does it feel different? No, but it does feel different having the webcam. Like, it's like, if y'all were in my seat, the webcam is 2 feet away directly in front of me, and, like, I can see the recording light on it. So I think it puts me in a different head state, if that makes sense. Like, instead of the camera being on top of the monitor on my second monitor up there, where it usually is, you know, I'm going to have to be in this head space of, oh, fuck, people are watching me, dude. Which I think will be better overall entertainment. So hopefully it rubs off on the stream, like I said, in the form of better entertainment, because I'll be a little bit more, you ever heard the phrase, look alive? But I want to get this clear down to at least below 315 if we can before I go into a game. I'm playing with a very clean computer, and I've also changed my desk setup alongside the webcam setup, so like my monitors are a little bit different. So I want to practice just a couple clears before I go into a game. Doesn't take me long. I'm ADHD. My brain switches gears pretty quick, like in terms of new habits, but yeah. It don't look the same, gentlemen. We are always watching, Mike Lebowski. Always watching. Dude, Monsters, Inc., one of the best movies ever made. Changed my mind. Can Willie do a sub 315 one smite clear? I usually double smite charge on my blue clears anyway, because I don't really care about the timer. Look at that. Warm-up game, that's a 313 one smite charge. All right, let's get into a live game where hopefully we'll drop it to a 308, which is where it should be at the worst. You can do some crazy fast blue clears if you know what you're doing. But it's a warm-up clear. Getting the fingers fingered. Hello, YouTube. Hope you're all doing well. We've got the YouTubes on, and now we also have the Twitch stream on. Great. You hate J4 as tank. He's your permanent. Funny enough, J4 is actually pretty damn good. Or Tank Udyr is really good against J4. That's probably your best playstyle into him. Because if he jumps on you, you just awaken W and just smack around him in his own cage. I don't like Viego is my ban when I'm playing Tank Udyr. I've learned, actually, there's been, sadly, some gold and plat Viegos that gave me a run for my money and some 1v1s. It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. So I just banned that champ now. I think the champ is very good at high health immobile melee champions. Or Viego is really good against high health immobile melees like Udyr. Like, I literally, if you think about Viego, what does he do well? Well, he's got a lot of transformations. He can prevent burst damage like Lightning Q. He can dance around to kite melees. He's got a very good, reliable stun against frontline champs, but only a single frontline champs that would have to be running in a straight line at him to use, like Udyr. Viego literally is just designed, in my opinion, to kill somebody like Udyr. Obviously, he's not like an Udyr hard counter, but he's a soft counter for sure. He's not a counter, you know. Darius is the hardest matchup. I actually never lose to the Darius jungle. I have not lost once to Darius jungle. I've played against it probably 8 to 10 times. I've never lost against it. My secret, I tell everybody, is you awaken E his pull because that's his leverage. If he doesn't get the pull, he's fucked. Because at that point, you just keep him in his R, and you literally just prevent him from auto-attacking you. The only other gap closer he has at that point is his ultimate, and just avoid him. Literally, like, I don't even get near Darius if he's on my screen. And, like, before checking Rivers, you know, you obviously think about the fact that if he runs at you and ghosts on you, he'll kill you, so you just play ultra defensive, and then usually at 2 items he's outscaled. Especially if you do Deadman second, he has a very hard time dealing with you. I actually think Udyr is very good into Darius. He's one of the few champions that, like, one of the few melee champions. Ranged champions probably have a pretty easy time against Darius jungle, but melee champions, I think Udyr might be the only one that can actually hold a candle. Just go Phaedra Shojin. I like Phaedra Shojin. The problem I have when I'm facing J4 is he's perma-ganking, which I ping, but no one cares about my pings and gets him or his team fed. Well, I mean, get more fed. Take all his camps. If Jarvan's doing that, Sato, you should be 2 levels ahead of him because he's spending his time ganking and not doing his camps. Yeah, but he ganks after his camps are down. Then what are you doing after your camps are down? You should be trading something, right? I never buy into that, like, one-dimensional, oh, he just ganks and I have no options. You're a fucking jungler. Your whole job is to find options. Like, that literally is the job, is to try and, you know, tweak your decision-making to where you find the highest gold value option at any given point, depending on what the enemy jungle is doing. Spam gankers, you just go take all their farm. Like, he'll be 2 levels underneath you, and then he shows up to a dragon fight, and you just shit on him because you're 2 levels ahead of him. And you're a frontline, he's a frontline, he still can't deal with you, even though he's Jarvan, because you're 2 levels ahead of him. Like, there's always options, and if that's not an option, right, if he's ganking only when his camps are on cooldown, or if he's setting his camps up really, really well, then you are missing neutral objective opportunities, where you could be killing neutrals on spawn. And if all the neutrals are down and he's still ganking and all his camps are still down, then you need to find opportunities to gank, because you also should be ganking if there are no neutrals up and all your camps are down. You're just missing something. At worst, fucking counter gank the Jarvan. You know what I mean? Like, you should be finding these opportunities. I never give into those excuses of, like, again, it's the whole job. You got to find, you're finding opportunities. That's literally why you're in the jungle role. Otherwise, we'd just make a support play fucking Leona and just walk around and stun people all game. You need to have a balance of damage, CC, and brains and macro to punish the enemy team, right? Garen said he's boycotting if they don't nerf Darius, and he's only playing... I'll tell you why. Doesn't Garen... He plays Diana. Diana gets shit on by Darius. Like, not even close, dude. Who else does Garen play? Udyr actually does do well into Darius if you awaken E the pull. You have to awaken E the pull. If you mistime the awaken E, you're fucked completely. I'm trying to think who else. Who does Udyr, like, what is the Udyr classic roster? Obviously, I know who he is. He's a GOAT jungler. Very, very good jungler. Highly encourage people to check his content out. I think what he does better than most other junglers is, like, the gold value. Everybody knows what I'm talking. He made it popular, but, like, the gold value, looking at jungle camps where, like, you weigh decisions on a gold value basis, and it's great for keeping tempo. I think that's where people confuse him. Is it's not, you don't play like that 100% of the time. You prioritize camps in the moments where there's no high-value options, but if there's a high-value option, get the fuck off your camp. And I think a lot of low elo junglers get confused with the, well, I don't know if I can get an assist on this 2v2. Show up and figure out after the fact, but don't fucking leave teammates to die because there's camps up and there's a fight happening that doesn't look like it's going well at the start, right? Don't make that decision. Man, it's guaranteed gold. I'm going to go over here. Yeah, but you could save a life, get an assist, and then go back to the guaranteed gold on the other side if that fight swings your way, right? Like, I don't know, dude. But if the guy is completely fucked, no flash, 100 HP under tower with the super wave crashing in, and it's somebody like Elise or Lee Sin diving, yeah, just keep farming. That dude has no chance of living. But I think where a lot of people go wrong is they're like, I'm a genius. This camp is 100% chance of being gold. Yeah, but you also have an 80% chance of getting a kill, but in your brain, you value it at 30% because you don't know the limits of your character yet. Just be careful with that style of thinking. But long-winded way of saying he is very, very, very good at showcasing how to correctly implement a Gurren, that is. He's very good at showcasing how to use it because you'll see him invade instead of farming his own fucking camps at moments because he switches gears. But a lot of people love that soundbite of, oh, if it's guaranteed gold. Like, yes, that is true. But jungle is always, again, it's a game of decision-making and gray areas. You're literally navigating a constant gray area as jungle. There's very rarely black and white decisions. What if helping a teammate makes me lose tempo? It depends how much tempo, and it depends what neutrals look like, and it depends whether or not you scale as a team. That's a complicated question. Complicated question. I need to know all of those like the first few answers before I'll ever take a stab at answering your question, though. Because, like, it's a very complicated answer depending on your comp. Long story short, I guess if you scale, sometimes it's worth trading tempo. If you don't scale if you scale terribly, the worse you scale, the less likely I would make that decision to trade tempo to help a teammate, right? But if I know we scale no matter what, and if we're all strong, then, like, yeah, I'll pull it out. I'm actually going to go potion start against Lee Sin. I usually don't start potion, but this is a close 1v1. All right, this is my first game of the day. Let me make sure we focus up just a wee bit.
Bodies are not vessels. They are anchors.
My team is who I'm worried about. True with the Darius jungle. That's fair. All right, and Susan top will probably be very good against Yone. Bot lane looks probably my most kill assist. Do I want to do a Raptor start against Lee Sin? Probably not. Number one, I don't want to get invaded. Number two, if I do decide to go for a bot lane gank, I don't want him to take my 4-minute on respawn Raptors if he paths top, because I don't really know where he's starting. So I'm just going to red start it here. And I started potion, so there's no way we can get that dream first back of Faded Ashes and Darksteel because I started potion. Three auto attacks in that second R cycle, 2 auto attacks in this one, 1 awaken R here, and a Q on the medium to fade. No! Die! Thank the Lord. I actually perfectly timed that, but I stutter stepped it, so it didn't even count, dude. Didn't even count. I'm playing with like 70 frames right now. I'll tell you why. I restarted my computer, and when I restart my computer, there's like 7 programs running in the background that I do not use, so I will have to close all of them. Some of them use overlays, and I'm pretty sure overlays mess with OBS really, really hard. After this game, I will get us some more frames, people. Do it for the frames, Willie. That's what speedrunners say. Do it for the frames. Because they're trying to say frames. Get it? I kind of want to hit an early cha-cha slide. They're so low on health. The fight is happening now. Whether or not I want it to, this is the fight. Right? Yeah, these frames have got to go. I will be fixing the frames impromptu. That's one of the rare circumstances I will actually break off my full clear. The wave was crashing, so I'm against the clock, right? I only have one wave to try and fight there. Maybe I should have helped them push, huh? That sucks. Alright, what I'm going to do is actually just run top here. Alright, Control Shift Escape is Task Manager, in case you're wondering. Funny enough, we made it to our dream start even with a potion. That's nice. Alright, number one. Yeah, that's got to go. That's taking up way too much memory. Hold on. End that task. Yeah, for sure. Oh my god. To be continued. You'll see it in real time as the frames go up as I close all these background programs. In task. Alright, that one's gone. Oh, that one got us a whole 20 frames. And then, let's see here. I can save more. I'll do it after the game. You won't take blue? No, you fucking noob. That's what a low elo jungler would do. Why are you flaming me for literally doing something correct? I'm level 4. There's no reason for me to overstay for a blue buff when I'm pathing down to dragon, and that's what I'm playing for, and my bot lane's my win condition. Why would I overstay for a blue buff when I could literally linear clear in a straight line, do 2 full clears, get a fresh blue for the dragon, and then do the dragon? Stop flaming the streamer, dude. Sato, that one was deserved, bubs. Believe it or not, we know what we're doing. We play a lot of jungle. And I already had enough gold for what I needed, which was 1250 for Faded Ashes and Darkseal, which, as you know, Sato, because you watch a lot of this stream, is my target back. I did not need the blue buff. Okay, it looks like he's going to be there. Lee Sin U-turned it, looked like, off his second clear to go to those. There's no minion wave here, so we're good to walk out. Lee Sin's top. Holding on to Awakening, because I might go for this gank. Bird in the hand, gentlemen. Bird in the hand. I think Lee Sin also lost the game. I'm in a weird spot now, though, because I need to reset. So what I'm going to do here is actually just cross-map straight up. If he could get the ult, I'll go for it, but I just don't trust his ears in solo queue. Since Lee Sin saw me bot, I'm literally just cross-mapping immediately. As we can see, he just took my red. So at least by being here, I get to protect Raptors. That is an example of a dead Yone. Man, went to the gym for the first time in like months. Yesterday, it's been months since we've had access to a nice gym, and holy cow, man. I am sore. We did shoulders, chest. I did like 10 minutes on the treadmill, and then we did tries. We did like a try exercise or two. We did this little number, and then we did something else, but very light day. Because I expected exactly what happened. I was going to be sore no matter what I did. Dude, you... all I can do is smile. You got to throw the R at some point before the next game, Udyr. We're in solo queue. This is a snowball game. Whoever gets the lead first tends to win. Come on. We got places to be. I need a reset here. I was hoping he'd step up a little bit more, but he's playing on his back foot. I wonder if there's a pink ward actually in my jungle somewhere. Udyr, I've tried to gank you twice now, and both times you've been the most passive Andy I have ever seen. So I am actually going to just full-on ignore you, buddy. I appreciate your excitement. Let's bring that excitement to the moments where your jungler is hovering, not when he's about to set up for a neutral. It's very important. Guys! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, my support didn't move, and they're just not playing the game. Okay, cool. Like, I don't know how I can eat the Lee Sin kick, the Cinder ult, the Nasus Wither, the Lulu Poly, the slow, and we're still in Egypt, dude. Like, feel free to tank literally anything, guys. Literally anything. Could be anything. Anything. And it'll improve my chances of living. But they're just running like clustered, panicked children while the parent calls for recess to be over. They're just, ah! What do we do? Try fighting, using abilities. Imagine that, dog. Instead of isolating your Udyr.
Shape of your face.
And what's crazy to me... Hold on one second on the sub here, dude. What's crazy to me is, like, we as a team chose to play bot instead of rotating there. Get shit on, kid. But we still didn't get the dragon even though my support stayed bot. So, like, instead of doing the dragon while everybody else was top, they forced me to come down and do it. Fine, dude. I will be the fucking torchbearer. Like I said. Yo, what's going on, Sergeant Gimmicks with the tier 1? What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. AP Udyr GOAT himself. 5 months on a 5-month stream. What it fucking do? Life's good, man. Excited, motivated, new camera angle. New March, new me. It's March Madness, as they say. Playing tank on Willie on tank? What the fuck happened? Why are we playing tank? Because if you haven't been around recently, we're doing our tank climb, alright? I've done Tiger Udyr, full AP Udyr, hybrid Udyr, all the masters. Now we're going to do tank Udyr. And tank Udyr technically should not stop at masters because it's a challenger build, not a masters build. So winky face, winky face. We'll see what we can do. How does it feel, Lee Sin, to constantly be outpathed, buddy? Hitting that scrying plant while your boy is already finishing his clear that you should have been doing. You don't win this, by the way. You're level 9. You're fighting a champion. You don't win, and you don't have top prio. So, I don't know what the game plan is here, my friend. Yes, I'm flaming this Lee Sin because I'm so salty he got away with killing me. 6-1 under leveled ass jungle. Imagine. Imagine. Couldn't be me, dude. I should probably just go for the Merc Treads this game. Merc Treads, fun fact, if you do not know, Tenacity gives you slow resistance, and I'm also going to build a Dead Man's. So we'll stack some slow resistance there for the Nasus, Wither, and the Ashe. Anti-heal will be very good against Lee Sin, Nasus. Great. You like that? Shame Lulu's here, otherwise I would have gotten the tower too. This probably would. What is with the Rift Herald always having fake timers? It spawns at 16 minutes, not 14:55, which is...
Wonder if Willie wonders why his stream is fucking dead still.
Hey, it's the Dom. Johnny Cakes with a raid of party 2. Dude, I forgot about that sub clip. The Dom sound clip. Dude, I wonder why my stream's still dead years later. I'm still wondering. You're right, Dom. Where'd we go wrong, dude? You for sure know what you're talking about as you get grandfathered in by Cutie Pie into the league scene. You for sure know what it means to come up from ground floor streamers. Your opinion matters. Years later, I'm still salty about that soundbite, dude. I haven't heard it in so long, and that's why. I like Dom, dude. And then he was a dick to me in solo queue. And then, I don't know, man. Dom's cool, but he's not. Like, he's very... Dom, to me, is just a classic taker. He's there to just take. He's there to stroke his ego. That's what he really cares about. He's not actually about, like, making people better at the game. It's not about providing top-tier content. It's about being seen as the best and being known as the best, even if he's not. What the best is, a lot of things that could be. The best commentator, the best whatever, the funniest. He just wants to be whatever. I can read right through that shit. That was a really well set up dive. Good job, Yon. It was like a textbook dive from Yon. Put the W outside of turret range, line it up for the Udyr, follow him in, bada boom, bada bang. Thanks for being a consistent I try to be. I'm laughing because my schedule's all over the place, but I do try and get it once or twice a day. Typical Udyr player. Always, dude, I'm always complaining. 24/7. But at least you know if it comes from a positive place, even if it is negative complaining, okay? But thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, my God, dude. Stop it. Lee Sin, you're just late, and you bring a support. You bring a fucking knife to a gunfight. This is why I don't like you, dude. Like, stop. Fucking stop. It's cringe. Your bot lane's getting run over. Your mid lane's getting run over. Your top just got dove and lost first tower. It's fucking cringe, Lee Sin. But you'll show up 45 seconds late with your support to a Rift Herald randomly. Like, fuck out of here, low elo people. Y'all literally are just cringe. Cringe jungling. Y'all pride yourselves on annoying the enemy jungler. You don't pride yourselves on winning. Now, home... Dude, please, please, we have to stall. I'm on my way. Please, please do not give them this dragon after being late to the Herald. Just stall it. I'm going to continue to ping fight because there's zero excuse for us to be running from Lee Sin without flash. Corki's here. Lee Sin would be great to lightning Q if I could get it off. I got the Awaken R on him. That'll actually be huge value there. Corky thought he saw a pentakill, and unfortunately, he's just not that guy. Can confirm, not that guy. But it's okay, we get the dragon. Both of my deaths, dude, I'm so salty. Both of my deaths this game have literally been to Lee Sin being late to a fucking neutral with his support, while my support, after pinging for help, is 45 seconds late, and his support just is there, dude. League of Support. Changed my mind. It's not League of Better Jungler. It's League of which support wants the neutral more. Oh, we got a Chad jungler. Ooga booga! Die! Are you taking that, Swain? You're a support, little dog. Why are you taking a shutdown, though? Willie is constantly complaining, dude. I got a whole library of things to complain about. It's like a rotation, dude. I won't stop. But it's solo queue, dude. Like, that's the game, is you're complaining 24/7. It's daycare center. As a jungle, it's daycare center. You're just dealing with constant annoyances. That is the game. Don't believe me? Wait till you start pushing Grandmaster's Challenger. Daycare center, dude. Daycare fucking center. That is the game. You think it's more complicated. Nope. Never gets better. Just stomped the Lillian Masters. Beating that champ feels so good. How do you team fight on Udyr? Awaken W and Prosper. Press this button over and over and over, and when it gets the golden border, make sure to press that button. And then just constantly stand on top of your ADC and make sure they don't die. Now, it's hard to prevent your ADC from not dying when they die on their own in Egypt. Just gonna chunk little broski here. Terrible kick from him into the wall. And I still die. Udyr for you. That's through the magic shield. The tier 3 boots we upgraded. That's through 35 magic resist. And that's through the world's worst Lee Sin kick I've ever seen. Bet. Bet. What a fucking time to be a jungler. All right, we're going to go Kanik Rookern to take a giant steaming dump followed by a wet, hot piss on the Syndra because she'll never kill you once you get double magic. So I'm going to have Kanik and the Merc Treads. So that's double magic shields, fat magic resist, and then Spirit Visage will give me a huge amplifier on my shielding, which is also a third layer of shields to say, fuck you, fuck your ult, fuck your flat magic pin, and everything you stand for spamming Syndra in solo queue. Tell me you're hard stuck without telling me, dude. You weren't a Syndra player 2 years ago. You want to know why? Because there weren't any. You guys all came out of the woodwork. Stop playing the champion. You're all hard stuck. Play a champion you have fun with. You'll actually hit Challenger. I promise you, that is the formula. Play something you have fun with, you fucking sweaty-ass Syndra Flavor of the Year abuser. None of you were playing Syndra 2 years ago. I knew this guy, Seppuku, if you guys know him, he used to stream on the NA server. He's like a Challenger Syndra one-trick. Dude, he was OG. GOAT. One of one Syndra players that hit high elo. They didn't exist. I know. I've been there. Hey, Azir, you can throw the R there. That's like actually a textbook place to use an Azir ult. That's a choke point on a melee who's fucking on cooldown. These guys don't want to win. Changed my mind. Maybe they do want to win, dude. I just can't tell from their gameplay. Dude, these bear stuns, booty clapping that guy. Lee Sin Q just got used. We're fine. Oh, that's sure though. Lee Sin Q's back up. Got to back off. You just flashed into 2 fucking people to kill an Udyr. Fuck this game. Everything about it. This should be like truly a free victory, but like we're never 5v5ing. They always have the rotation on us. This guy can't ult. My Udyr can't play. They pick a team comp that counters me. Such a cringe first game to get booted into here, dude. All right, well, at least we can kill the Lulu support, everybody. We've got that on lock. That's his party trick, dog. You got that one on lock. I'll tell you what, maybe we actually whip out the Jack show against this team. And then I do Spirit. I actually like that better. I don't want to go straight, man. I need more armor, as it turns out. Why on fuckity fuck's earth would I play around the Yone? He's actually terrible. I don't know if you've watched any of the ganks or any of the micros, but he's truly not good. Shut up! North America! You are literally playing with one of the best Udyrs on the server. No ego attached. The rank says it all. And you are flaming me? Fuck off. You're all so full of yourselves in Plat and Emerald. You need to hear it, Plat and Emerald players. Shut the fuck up and get better. I can tell you what you need to hear because I've been to the greener lands, people. You need to get better at the game before you ever talk about a teammate. If everybody in Plat and Emerald followed this simple instruction, you would all be diamond. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Flashing, even if I miss a fucking smite on a Dragon Soul, is 100% worth the risk reward. It's a calculated risk, Corky. And the second thing that's true is your stupid ass engaged way too early and turned a potential fight into a non-negotiable fight, have to turn into a kamikaze dive attempt. If you had played it like a normal human, we don't have to play it like that. Thirdly, why is your ass not at the Dragon Pit on time, Corky? Have you asked that question before flaming your jungler? Fourthly, flaming your jungler does nothing but tilt him and piss him off. Why are you flaming your jungler? It directly hurts your chances of winning the game. Tell me you're low elo without telling me. Fuckity fuck, fuck, fuck. God, I hate these people down here, dude. Just hurt yourselves at every single chance you can. Play the game just enough to be good, not good enough to climb, is my report on Emerald players. You're not actually trying to win. You're focusing on all the run. I'm going to W this. Every time I've gone for something else, I've died against this team, so they keep just popping around the... Oh, my God. All right, at least he ate it. We're actually here for once. I'm kind of waiting for the Udyr to come in. Oh, my God. It's an Udyr, the first of one. One of one that I'll congratulate him for, dude. One of one. That's the first good Udyr ult this game. That was bomb.com. Do that again. Do not 4v... It's only a 4v5. Only one person's dead. That's her knockback. They got completely played. If we can get this, I'm going to go over here. Great. That is how to turn a low elo clusterfuck terrible Baron into a free Baron. Do not do the clusterfuck Baron against a champion like Lee Sin or Echo that can steal. Kha'Zix is on that list too. Don't do it. We're here to climb, people. We're not here to... Let's see if we can 50-50 the Baron against Lulu, Lee Sin, Nasus. What could go wrong? Cringe. 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 Willie, you're yapping a lot today. Shut up, dude. The coffee hit. I made extra strong coffee. I had cheesy fucking eggs. I've got a new webcam, and I cleaned my room. Nora, a.k.a. Mom, got on to me last night and told me I had to deep clean my office, if we're calling it that. So I fucking down to the damn computer, dude. We took apart the computer, took off the case and everything. Dusted that bad boy. Oh, yeah. I need to spend gold really bad. Okay, good. I was going to say, I don't want to fight just because I'm sitting on too much gold. My last two items are going to be Spirit Visage and Thornmail, probably. Dude, I'm telling you, little man, they got Ash Arrows and Lee Sin ults. They're going to engage on you. Where's the pimento cheese grits, though? That's some New Orleans. Man's got that New Orleans in his blood right there. You tank. Someone has got to do it, man. We're playing a tank Udyr climb. I've avoided it for 6 months. Literally 6 months I've played damage Udyr. I'm trying to do a tank Udyr climb, finally. I did. I was like, I'm not even surprised. They have so many ways to... All right, there goes the Lee Sin ult. Lulu ult down. Oh, there's a Nasus here? The fuck? I'll awaken W it. You could put the R there in the choke point if you wanted to. A move on the bear stun. Chad Udyr right there. That's why you should learn a move in a nutshell. I can't use any abilities with tenacity, dog. I have it, dude. I have it. I literally have the item. I have the item, and I can't even use my most OP ability, dog. Polymorph, silence, kick, knockback. On the bright side, from a strategic standpoint, what just happened, just zoom out for a second, take the ego out of it. Literally, they just clustered up. Used all 12 buttons on the Udyr because 4 buttons times 3 people. All 12 buttons were used on the Udyr. Our team literally just gets to roll through with the titanium grade tanks and just the entire team. That is, in a nutshell, why that fight went so well. So literally, even that death, we did our job. I would have liked to have lived, obviously. I would have liked to have pressed fucking W once before going out. But hey, it's League of No Tenacity. They removed Legend Tenacity for who, God knows why. Over there at Riot HQ, you know what they play? They play fucking Ashe, Lulu, Callista, Ambessa, Zoe. They clearly don't play Nasus, Udyr, Olaf over at Riot HQ, because if they did, they would understand how fucking hard it is to play against a 160 champion roster where 90 of them have ridiculous levels of crowd control. Right? The game's just been out too long, dog. You should absolutely never take that rune out of the game. And they decided to do it just to spice things up. And here we are complaining with Merc Treads against a Lulu fucking Nasus. I should be cha-cha sliding on this enemy team because they went too heavy into crowd control. Right? But instead, you just flip the tables. It's unplayable for melee characters. You get rewarded the more you pick, you know? And that's kind of where we're at on that. These bear stuns on Lee Sin, how much do you think he hates it? Lulu, honey, I got a dead man's plate. You're outscaled. That little W, pew pew, you're outscaled, honey. Stop it. Olaf counter CC, so does my Awaken E. I still can't play the game at moments. But you shouldn't be able to play the game at moments, Willie. That's the whole point. No, it's not, because they're still doing 1,000 fucking damage, dude. They're damage and crowd control these days, dude. The Syndra can knock me back, stun me for a second and a half, and do half my health bar in one rotation. What the fuck, dude? But she's single target. No, she's not, dude. Not anymore. Have you seen her in a team fight? She's mashing those Qs on everybody these days. Glad we won it. Frustrating win. 14 assist Andy out here, dude. Glad we won it. I'm going to call that the warm-up game. We're not going to complain as much today for the rest of the stream. You have my word. But that for sure was a warm-up game because holy fuck balls. Between warming up against that type of team, the Ashe, Syndra, Lee Sin team, with my type of players, the Udyrs and fucking Yones that can't land an ult. Oh boy. Oh boy. Supports that will not move up to the top side objective with you on your hand and knees begging for them. That was a good warm-up game because we hit every single tilting base. We just sprinted through League of Mental Tilt. One game. We hit all the bases. You know? Sounds like a skill issue. Well, I'm telling you, as one of the most skilled Udyrs, there are still so many fights where I actually cannot just play the game. Bro thought I was for real. Oh, I'm sorry, Zarcolt. That is funny. I was going to say, dude, you can't be for real. That Yone, bro, literally was just tripping balls all over his own abilities. Like, could not land anything. That is kind of how that game felt. I didn't do any damage. I tanked everything. GG. Got 2 honors because my teammates were mad at me for not tanking enough. Again, keep in mind, I had to literally mute the fucking Corki because Corki got mad I wasn't mitigating enough damage from Nasus when he was literally 2 HP. Guys, none of you people are playing tank. Do you see how this works? Even the Swain is building fucking damage because you're all greedy. One of us has to pick up that tab. When we leave the bar at the end of the night, gentlemen, the drinks aren't paying for themselves. All right? You should actually be saying, damn, I'm glad to have a fucking Awakened W Udyr on this team. So I, as Corki, Yone, and Azir, can just auto-attack them at 1,000,000 attack speed and not have to think about who the Nasus Wither gets used on because it's getting used on my Udyr who's frontlining. But where can I find your full ID build? By the way, I love your Udyr. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that. I've got... Hold on. Let me see how up-to-date this Tiger build is. I still... that obviously is outdated. Eyeball collection just is not in the game anymore, so you'd substitute that out. This is still pretty standard for me when I play full Tiger. If I'm doing a straight Q Emax and doing Tiger, I still play Hexplate Shojin with as like those are core, and then I kind of flex it out, and then I tend to do like this. Yeah, this is still a really, really good build. Obviously, swap out the eyeball collection because it's not in the game anymore, but yeah, that's still the rune page I'd take. Last stand is fine. On this build, you've got a lot of health. Yeah, that's still fine. That's still the bet. Like, Tiger is one of the, like, Tiger is tricky to create guides for because it's meant to 1v1 people. Obviously, that's like, it's a Tiger, right? You're trying to kill people in 3 auto attacks. But in order to do that, you're going to have to itemize successfully. So, like, if they've got shields, you need to get a Serpent's Fang, right? If they've got a lot of kite, Stride Breaker is going to be better than a Hexplate. You kind of have to substitute in the puzzle pieces depending on what you want. But on a general basis, those are the items if I could just wave a magic wand, make it to 6 items, I'd want probably Black Cleaver, Overlord's Bloodmail, Hexplate, Shojin, and then some sort of armor pin item. Mortal Reminder tends to be the highest value. You could also go Terminus. You could also, or not Mortal Reminder. If you've got Black Cleaver, you've already got the armor shred. Death Stance. That's what I'm saying. Death Stance for a little bit of armor, but then again, substitute in a Maw instead of Death Stance if you need magic resist instead of the armor, right? No, literally, Sato is just low elo. I'm flaming Sato, dog, because Sato was actively flaming me earlier. Again, Sato needs to... I'm launching a website soon, and we're going to have a couple tabs. One tab is going to be for Udyr guides. One tab is going to be for Jungle Academy. Sato, you're going to need to go to fucking Jungle Academy, because I'm going to have to teach... apparently some things that I thought were obvious that are not so obvious to certain people named Sato. So we're going to have a whole academy to send boot camp ass Sato to. Put him on the Jungle Academy assignment. How to get girls. It's easy, dude. You just be yourself. I swear to God, literally just be yourself. Show up to a bar wearing a fucking hoodie and sweatpants. You'll have more success than doing whatever cringe lord shit you have in your head. Literally, like, I used to, this is pre-Nora, right? Obviously, all pre-Nora. I've been dating Nora for like 3 years now, but pre-Nora, dude, I would literally just roll into a bar with like my fucking work outfit, literally wearing like just a sweater like this, and I had more success with that approach. I would just drink, literally, here's the opener, gentlemen. You go in, you buy yourself 3 drinks. That gives you a nice little buzz. You're in an excellent spot, but you got to come down before you can start driving, right? That's too much to be start driving. You're at an Uber home point, or you're going to go start talking to somebody. It forces you to make that decision at number 3. Then at number 3, you make your decision whether or not there's anybody cute enough to go talk to, or whether or not you even want to deal with that. Some days you just don't even feel like dealing with the girls. You just want to drink, right? So you got to make your decision at number 3 what type of night it's going to be. A taper off and drive home. A leave in an Uber later that night after drinking yourself to fucking sleep. Or a go hit on a girl and try and get lucky type of. You decide at 3, though. Then at 3, you just literally go up. The openers are easy, dog. Literally, you just talk about whatever's on the fucking TV or whatever they're wearing. Just make it on the moment. Damn, I haven't seen that color orange in a long time. If she's wearing, like, just fucking roll with the punches, gentlemen. Be yourself. All pre-Nora technology, dude. Found the best one out there. Locked her down. Game over. I beat the game, dude. I'm not playing that game no mo. We hit the credit screen, gentlemen. We had fun, man. I think everybody should have a fun phase of life, because not only does it make you better in bed, you learn a lot of new tricks, but you also you also literally find out what you like, what you don't like, and you get bored of the party rock style lifestyle pretty quick, too. Like, you just learn that, oh, I just want to be rich and do what I actually love to do, which is stream and play video games. That's like it, dude. That's what we're working towards. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different game. Some people never grow out of it. There's grown-ass men. Dude, I literally have had to cover for a buddy of mine who's called me and been like, you have to be an alibi for me. I was at your house playing poker this night when he was just out cheating on her, right? Dude, that's just so much stress. Like, I don't want to live like that. I'm good. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to date nobody. I want to find a solid one, which I want to have. Dude, Nora's helping me with my fucking TikToks right now. If you go to our TikTok, there's a funny one of her, like, reacting to me explaining legal. Like, she's literally helping me with a game she doesn't play on a platform she doesn't use for a career she doesn't care about just because she loves me, dog. Like, she's killer. She's also a sales director at a pretty large company based out of Chicago. So, we jackpot, gentlemen. Jackpot. There are other things, too, I can't say on stream out of respect for her. But jackpot, gentlemen. Jackpot. You know what I mean? Be yourself is such good advice, because there are a lot of people who are just weird. So, vibe with somebody else. Vibe with somebody else. Weird, dude. Weird ones are good. Weird ones usually are the funny ones. Weird ones are the ones that are smart and get rich, dude. Like, what's so wrong with being weird, dude? Everybody's a little weird. I'm fucking weird. I'm like a fucking skinny ass streamer, dog. I'm like, imagine me, like, and I wasn't a streamer back when I met Dory, but me trying to explain to somebody now what I do for a living, I'm weird, dude. We're all weird. Fucking embrace it. Like, and the richest motherfuckers, dude, they're all anomalies. They all just have, like, they're just freak standouts, dude. Like, they literally just have their own identity figured the fuck out, and they don't care about anybody else because they're there to take for themselves because they know what they stand for on both kind of like their belief side, but also just like, they just don't care, dude. They don't care what other people think. They're out there swinging away, blazing their own trail. You don't have time. Somebody asked me, Willie, how do you detilt? And I told them, and I think it's kind of applicable to this too, where it's like, you can't really have time to think about losing if you're focusing on winning. If you're thinking about what your win condition is, if you're thinking about how do I get into the next game as fast as possible, it's pretty hard to think about the fucking salty-ass people from your last game. It just is. You don't have enough brain space. I'm not smart enough to do it even if I wanted to, right? So, like, I think that applies to that as well, you know? I detilt by playing Arena. I play Minecraft. I play a children's game, a modded Minecraft. Okay, we're sophisticated, but it's modded Minecraft, all right? We got a lot of diamond borders. Looks like we're finally cracking into the land of diamond, gentlemen. Darius jungle. Everybody's been shaking in their fucking boots at this thing. I personally don't have issues with it, but we'll see. Maybe I'll jinx it. You and Nora married? No, sir. You can contribute towards our marriage by subbing at Twitch now. But we are literally 2025. Our big goal is we're saving up $50,000 between the two of us. We're at a nice point because I do health insurance too. So we've got kind of like, we're floating right now where we've got even and we're finally starting to put away savings. But our big goal between her and sales, because she just got a new sales job. She just left her old sales job. And I just started streaming in May or June of last year. So we're trying to save 50 racks, gentlemen. $50,000. Obviously, you don't need that much for a wedding or to get in, but that's just the goal, right? We're trying to save 50 racks so that way we can feel confident knowing that at any point we can obviously come on down and afford a marriage pretty quick like. All right, Darius Jungle can late invade you, so you got to be aware of that. You'll sometimes see him do Raptors over to your blue. I don't want to do a Raptor start against Darius because if he comes to my 4-minute Raptors and bullies me, I'm just going to get bullied. It's fucking Darius. Darius is starting Raptors, it looks like. Always open with R on the blue start just because it sets up your internal cooldowns well for your awakening. I actually don't know if Darius is going over to his wolves or his red. He could be doing a Shyvana clear to try and get a fast dragon. I don't know. So I'm not going to ping where he is until I know for sure. All right, I get a jail and a free card. Honestly, I didn't want to jungle against fucking Darius anyway. Not going to lie. Just because I say I don't lose to it doesn't mean it's not an annoying matchup. You have 0 kill pressure against him all early game because you have to use your Awakening. You have to Awakening his pull. If you don't do it, you're screwed, you know? Tell Nora I say hi. She's working. She's working, dog. You meet Nora at a bar? We met off Hinge, actually. So after I did my first round of streaming, oh, we need to take a fucking screenshot of this right here, dude. Look at this. Honor level 5 Willie playing tank. How times have changed, gentlemen. Times have fucking changed for sure, dude. I actually need to mark this moment in the stream because I've got a really funny TikTok. I'm going to cut back to a clip of me 6 years ago rage quitting and leaving games. Marker, Honor 5. I've got a really funny idea for like a TikTok or a short. But Nora and I met, so I've said this before. My first round of streaming, a big reason why I ended up going back to school is because of like family and friends pressure is just a thing. So I ended up going back to school. I think if I just stayed streaming, dog, I probably would be like a 500 to 2,000 viewer streamer right now if I had just stayed the course and used the momentum we had. Unfortunately, I listened to a lot of people around me, and while I do think that getting your degree is really good, I could have done that at any point. And it was a lot of, now that I am kind of more of an adult than a kid, still growing up for sure, but more of an adult than a kid, like, dude, I would not tell my kid to go back to school. I'd tell him to keep streaming and to keep trying to build his audience, knowing what I know, right? But my parents are just military family, very conservative, very different generation, don't even know what streaming really is. So, like, I went back to school, finished my degree, and then literally, I graduated in 2019. Like, it was like I came back to live with my parents in 2019, spent a year and a half finishing it. So it was the December of 2021, I believe, because I had to wait 6 months to start. Took me a year and a half to finish. December of 21, I downloaded Tinder, Hinge, and what's the other one? Bumble. I downloaded all three for the first time in like 6 to 12 months because during my last year at school, I had told myself I was not going to have any dating apps because I didn't want to be distracted because I wanted to be done with fucking school. I was so done with school. You don't understand. Like, literally, have you ever hated something so much it puts a chip so deep in your shoulder that you're just laser focused on something? That's where I was at, dude. I just literally wanted to get done with school. So deleted all the dating apps, re-downloaded them as soon as I graduated in December with our, like, it was a fake graduation, but I downloaded. Nora was literally, like, I think my second date, and after the second delete, I literally deleted all of them because I was like, I'm done. I found her. Because obviously during college and high school, I'd been dating around, but, like, I'd never seen somebody, like, she was older than me, so she's, I think, 3.5 years older than me, technically. 3 and 60%, give or take. So she's older than me, which was like, but like she had her shit figured out. And even though like she obviously is a very emotional person, like she had a very strong supporting family. Like she had a job she loved. She had a really cool thing going on. She's ADHD like me. She talks nonstop and like I talk nonstop. So we bounce off each other all day. It was very quick. Like I knew pretty damn fast that like if she'll have me, I'm donezo with this fucking dating game. I was like, I've seen enough. For me at least, I haven't seen everything, but I've seen enough for me, and I was happy. You know, so we're still doing that. You still do that? I don't do it. You don't understand how I used to be, Sato. Like we used to have like literally 40 lines on an Excel spreadsheet of different league accounts, and I would literally leave games all day, every day. Like, I wouldn't finish, but the only games we would finish are the games where I was winning. If it started losing at all, if anything started going south, I would immediately leave and just switch accounts. Like, it was... You're very much playing with toned down Willie, Sato. You're not, you never saw us during the Season 6, Season 7 era, I would say. That was also when I was a little bit younger. I was like 16, 17, 18 at the time, so a lot more toxic. And also just a lot... money also started to matter to me at some point, let me put it that way, because I used to spend thousands of dollars boosting accounts and selling accounts and flipping accounts. And the boosting economy used to be a lot better, too. Our stream, I used to literally... this is what our stream used. I used to do this. I don't do these type of account climbs very often where I don't like deep smurfing like this because I think it ruins a lot of games. But that being said, when I was deep smurfing, what I would do is I would buy an account, literally change the account name because I was sponsored by Elo Daddy. I'd change it to Elo Daddy Willie with fucking weird asterisks, and we would literally 90% win rate the account to masters, and then I would sell the account to a viewer, and that is what I did literally all day, every day, and that is how I paid for a lot of my college shit too. I was doing other stuff at the time to make money, but like that was my job in college, is I figured it was streaming, YouTube, and that was paying me a pretty substantial chunk of cash at one point in time. Boosting, I don't know, dude. I feel like I actually think League is dying, but it's not. I think the amount of people is rising. I just don't think as many people care about getting to high ranks anymore. Is my general consensus on the game. I think there's a lot of people that play this game in 2025, but it felt like back in the day people cared more about getting obviously this is me and my biased lens on the world too, but I really felt there was more of an energy in the community and just in general to be a higher rank. I feel a lot of people get complacent with being just like plat, gold, emerald. They're like, I just want to get to gold. I just want to get to plat. And that energy really didn't exist back in the day. It was diamond or bust and masters and above if you're trying to actually make a name for yourself. Like, that was the mentality I felt the server had. And everybody was, I think partially is like, I don't know, like the fact that people don't type to each other as much anymore. People mute each other a whole lot more. Like, you just used to see a whole lot more flame about not being diamond. Nowadays, it's just like, no, I don't care about you. Mute all. You don't care about me. You're going to mute me. I'm not going to play with you again. Goodbye. Like, that's the vibe I get from a lot of the games. And again, it could just be me. Your perception on the world is often how you think about the world. So, like, I'm very much I'm biased on this. I don't know if you guys feel that, but, like, I just don't feel this, like, rushed sense of get better fast that we used to have, at least on North America. We don't We're here to take our time nowadays, which is, ugh. I like this lighting, brother. Dude, I turned off the chandelier. You like that? Turned off the chandelier, put the camera at eye level, got the Udyr poster. Trying to sit so my fat ass head is behind the white door or whatever. Also, hi YouTube audience. Thoughts on the sorcery tree for Axiom on the tank build? Not for me. Good for somebody else. I'll leave it at that. My boy lost to a low Corky. Bro, I lose my mental to anybody anywhere. You want to know why? Because I'm a ruthless competitive person and I do not care for wrong opinions. If somebody's right, they can flame me, but if somebody is wrong in flaming me, it tilts me off the face of the planet. I don't care what their rank is. Fair? Fair. I will literally get tilted off of wrong advice, stupid advice. Doesn't matter the rank it is. When I see an 8-death Corky walking into melee range of a fucking Nasus and I'm trying to flash on a Dragon Soul to prioritize the correct thing, which is the Dragon Soul, and I don't end up getting it, and he ends up dying because he walks into melee range of a Nasus and he pings me as if it's my job to hold his hand as he dies for the 8th time. No, dude, that's going to tilt me. It could be a bronze game. It could be a challenger game. I'll get tilted at that Corky because it's just stupid, dude. Your positioning was bad. You didn't focus on the correct thing, and you're flaming somebody who is trying to get you a Dragon Soul and do the right thing. Dragon Soul is literally worth like fucking 3,000 gold. It is insane. My death absolutely, and your death would absolutely offset it. Corky's the only one that died. It was a 300 gold, no assist, kill, 2 Nasus. 300 gold, in my opinion, was worth risking for the chance of getting a 3,000 gold objective. To me, it's a simple equation, but I'm getting flamed for that. And it just tilts me because I know the gold is the gold, gentlemen. It's like IRL, put up or shut up, right? Like, where's the money at, dude? You can't talk with your money because you're wrong, Corky. You're talking with your emotions because you died like a dum-dum. And I get tilted when I see that behavior. Again, you're allowed to get emotional. Just don't flame somebody else. Flame yourself. Don't flame somebody else. Especially somebody who's trying to win the game. Much less somebody that's not trying, right? Like, because if I'm a psychopath jungler and I'm not trying to win, I'll just leave the game if you flame me. Why would you ever take that risk? You know? Dumb low elos is the answer. They're not trying to climb. Hi, people. What's up, Udyr? Are you smurfing in gold today? We're already in diamond, dog. I hate to say it, man. This account, even though I think we're in gold 3, we have Twitch VODs of us playing in gold from like 48 hours, 72 hours ago, but we didn't. I told you guys, these accounts always go like this. We're already back in diamond. We'll see what this game boots us into, but last lobby, there was 1 plat border or 1 emerald border, and everybody else was diamond outside of me with the gold border. So I think the MMR is shot, gentlemen. I think if you want to see Willie at low elo, you've seen it. Who am I getting called by? It is Monday. Oh, that's my buddy. I'll call him back later. Why no ban? Sometimes it just makes me feel like I have a higher chance of winning the game if I don't ban anybody. I don't know why. Mental. It's me saying to the universe, give me your best shot. I'll take it. 4 diamond borders, 4 plat borders. So this is squarely like an Emerald 1 game. Or, sorry, Emerald borders, I mean. Ugh. I am so sore to chat. We went to the gym. Holy fudge, my shoulders are sore. Listen, someone's got to get in shape to carry these diamonds.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Can you play AD Udyr this game? This is the tank only climb.
30 seconds until
Guys. Anything from anybody. Mid's not watching the entrance here. Top's not watching this entrance. Stop being low elo, people. I fucking hate when people AFK level 1. It's such a cringe way to lose a game. Great vision, guys. You know what you didn't get? Any contribution towards providing vision on an invade. In a diamond lobby, why are you even queuing up in a diamond lobby if not to get to Masters? So if you're trying to get to Masters, then logically my next step is you're trying to climb to the top 99th percentile of players. My next question would be, do you think the top 99th percentile of players is going to let it fly you not watching the fucking mid entrances? And I'll let you answer that on your own, because I know the answer to that. I've been to these ranks, and the answer is, of course not. Fucking change, people. This game's been out 15 years, and we still can't 5-point start. When are you going to start doing it? Yes, it matters. Yes, somebody out there in the audience needs to hear this. It does matter. Fucking show up level 1. It matters so much more than you might imagine. League is not a strategy game where like one team slowly gets ahead. It is a snowball game. We can all agree on that, hopefully. The team that gets ahead tends to stay ahead. We just hurt our chances of winning dramatically by giving a power farmer named Karthus first blood. Rant over. But again, somebody needs to hear this in the audience, and I hope it inspires somebody to not AFK level 1 and to show up on time and not go use the bathroom. Not rotate to your teammates when the enemy team starts showing. You start moving immediately to try and help. I hope you start doing these things, because it is a soft skill and it is something that separates good players from bad players. I'm just more baffled again. It's just an old fucking game and we can't 5-point start correctly. Look how fast that clear is, dude. That dude is already done with his clear. Ridiculous. This is all downstream effect. You gotta land some abilities, my friend. Now, Karthus passive is OP, so just leave. Please just leave. Our mid is, again, not playing the game. Literally from minute 1, it's fine. I'll tell you what he needs to hear. He's just not playing the game. Otherwise, he would have watched the jungle entrance. Karthus wouldn't have been able to invade us. Karthus wouldn't have been able to invade us. Karthus wouldn't have been able to fight right here. If he wouldn't have been able to fight right here, we should have at least had prio since my mid didn't help. But since my mid didn't help, of course he's late here. Mid laners deserve to get flamed. If you are a mid laner, I hope some of you hear this fucking message, because it is cringe playing with some of you. Bid, you're welcome to help here too. This is like a helpable situation, but what are you doing for the 3rd time in 4 minutes? Not helping your team. The 3rd time in 4 minutes. The 3rd time in 4 minutes, people. The 3rd time in 4 fucking minutes. He is not helping his team. 3 times, 4 minutes. 3 times, 4 minutes. It's not, these are habits, people. You can change them and climb so much fucking faster if you just change some stupid fucking habits you've generated. Yes, I'm flaming because it's annoying to play with. Let's go for a fast gank on bot. The reason why I skipped my Krugs is because this is my only real chance to gank, and we know that Karthus is going to be here and here. So I'm just literally trying to beat him to a gank, and then we're going to stay on the same side of the map as him by doing our wolves and our grump, and then I'm actually going to go up and play for top side. I don't want to play around mid, since mid's not really participating. I'm really sketched out by doing anything around this mid laner. If you're Karthus and you couldn't gank, what are you doing? You're resetting, you're spending gold, and you're running up to grubs. He should have already been on Dragon by now. If he was going for Dragon, he would have already done something with it. Dude, I'm so cringed that I'm 0-2. I just looked it up. Bro, this is fucking one person's fault and one person's fault alone. I literally take zero accountability. I need this guy to literally just start 5-point starting and helping with fights, and we'll be fine. From this point on, if I die to that shit, it's my fault because it's a fool me once scenario. But I don't know booting into a random fucking game whether or not this guy is going to hang me out to dry. And I wish people thought like that instead of just literally doing the most cringe thing ever, which is just seeing what happens. Let's see what happens. Instead of doing the same thing that every other mid has been trained on the server to do, you know? It's fun. I'm so over this game, it's not even funny, dude. Gold is not tough. I'm still winning this game. I don't think you understand. We're ahead in tempo, you dum-dums. What's the unfortunate part is our teammates are fucking late to every rotation. The enemy bot lane can literally move all the way from bot lane before my bot lane will show up. They can use their entire rotation on me and I'll die before they show up. Instead of saying, where the fuck is our bot lane? And instantly moving, they wait to see what happens. Again, low elo tendencies. I'm so fucking over these like habits that people have spent. And I guarantee these people have played this game for years. They've spent years building these awful, 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 awful habits of find out later. And it's never going well. Instead of saying, where's Karthus? Let's find out later after I push. Right? The entire map is dark, my dude. I can't tell you where he is, and I'm a jungler. Can you tell me where he is? No, of course not. It's stupid. You guys are just stupid down here. And you blame your junglers as if we have anything to do with it. So cringe. Help me kill the immobile mage. We can do this as a team. I believe deeply in us with bot prio to do it. It is so cringe playing with all of these people. He is fucking immobile. Cannot move. If you can't land an Ezreal Q on a Karthus, you can't land a Q on anything. Why in the fuck are you running away from that champion? I do not know. It is so cringe. Cringe, cringe, cringe. It's like we see a... Oh my god, he does so much damage. He's fucking immobile. What is Olaf doing? Olaf equally as cringe on the enemy team. See how I'm helping you, Malzahar, instead of leaving you for fucking dead, even though you should have already been over here 10 years ago? I'm so over this game, it's not even funny. Not a player. Not trying to win. No momentum, no trajectory, nothing. This guy is literally headed nowhere. Zilch, nada, zip. Willie, stop complaining. They need to hear it. I hope somebody out there hears it. If you play like this, Malzahar, fucking change. It's not a me thing. Any jungler on the server will get tilted playing with you. It is so unfun playing with people that don't actually play the map as mid lane. See if we can go get the dragon. I need to get Leandri's. I'll probably have to end up going magic resist first. Deadman's is my best armor item for sure, but I think I want to start with Spirit Visage. I'm not going to run straight out into Dragon with my bot lane resetting. I just... Trust on this team is thin. I'll leave it at that, people. I can't do anything because fucking Nautilus is here and my support is just chilling. Good bubble, though. Nice. We soaked every single Karthus Q, even though I died. By soak, I mean I died, literally. But, Ezreal, you have to land a Q on a Karthus, dude. I am so cringe right now, dude. How in the fuck... Dude, the champ is immobile. He has no way to dodge. None. He is slow as fuck with no way to dodge. Glass cannon Karthus, and my Ezreal cannot find a way to... Ah! All I can do is yell, dude. All I can do is yell as I fucking cry myself to victory. It's going to be a painful, painful victory, gentlemen. I don't know how the fuck we aren't instantly winning all of these fights with all of the abilities getting used on me. The Ignite hook, the flash away from the Udyr, the Karthus every Q on the Udyr. Like, it should literally just be they fall over, die, because everything got used, and Nami and Ezreal is just killing everything. Not to mention, we're doing fucking damage at the same time. It's not like I'm not doing damage either. Crazy that we can't just find a free fight somewhere in here with a laner. The only free one we've had was the Olaf, and that was, frankly, Olaf being terrible. Has nothing to do with the teammates actually playing it well. See if we can get a gank off on Olaf real quick. He did tell me that he's very dumb, so I'm going to listen to that. That's good information as a jungler. He saw me, which sucks. I don't see Karthus in the river, but... There's Karthus. I'm going to use the R so we can kite out Olaf with it, not the Q. Nope. But he gets the rumble, which sucks. Where's Nautilus? Where's Nautilus? Where's Nautilus? Olaf is pinching me, which sucks. I can always kite out an Olaf with R. His axe is pretty oppressive. Actually, Nautilus could be here, so I'm just going to walk here. Zerath is here, too. That's great. Has my support moved? Again, anybody that thinks I'm fucking out of line for moving, for complaining this game, how long has Nautilus been mid-top, mid-top? We've lost mid-turret and fucking top turret because of it. How are you people expecting to climb? When your laner is literally in Egypt and you're not doing anything to trade. There is no gold coming out of the bot lane to justify the thousands of gold we are conceding on the other side of the map. When are you going to start taking your climb seriously? Get out of the ranked mode, Nami. Truly. Like, I'm not even a support player, and I would have been top there, dude, because I would have said, where the fuck is the Nautilus? Okay, he's been gone a full 2 minutes. Maybe I should start following him to the top gank that is about to happen. It is so cringe for you to sit bot, be the exact same level, have no fucking kill pressure because you locked in Nami, and have any expectation of climbing. What the fuck is this team, dude? I will take every death if it means this team gets kills. If it means we start getting forward fucking momentum instead of waiting to lose a game where we are going to guaranteed lose because they outscale, right? Like, what in the fuck is the game plan, guys? When you guys are queuing up, what are you thinking about? Is it how to win or is it how to get through the lane? Because clearly it's just how to get through the lane. Nobody seems to actually say to themselves, let's find a moment where all of us are grouped. Ezreal needs to come. That's the only downside here. Got big shields, and I'm just trying to block all those shots if we can. It's so cringe, dude. It's so cringe. I have no team. They don't exist. Thanks, bitch.
Has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Through the eyes of those I shun.
I don't even think pink ward's a good idea. I can't really defend it this game. They cannot have their brains on. Support gets fired. Ezreal can't land a Q. Malzahar clearly doesn't play Malzahar or mid or both. Top doesn't seem to know how to carry with the champion he selected, so why are we selecting a carry champion? Why not Malphite? Right? Like, that's just kind of where I'm at. All of these people, I would love for some of these people to tune into the stream and listen to it. Hello. I'm dealing with monkeys, Nora. Certified. Tell what? Go engage on my TikTok. Nora's helping us. You'll even see her featured. Karthus has got to be here. So I'm just going to come here. I just stepped over a fucking word. Nami, you literally are doing nothing to contribute to this victory. It is so hard to play with you, and I hope you can appreciate that. Fuck! Thank you for blocking the shots. All right, Nami, you're the best support I've ever played with. Spirit of shots, don't fail me now. That's actually just the best support ever, dude. I assume my entire bot side is gone. I'm going to get a little bit of armor. We're going to go Deadman's, like I said, mainly for the slow resistance, but... Nice job. Not me. Oh, and I'm on the support now. I'm worried if I don't kill this guy in time, it's going to get ugly. Fuck! How does none of them die ever? How am I always alone? Why are you farming? It's not going anywhere. Go to the fight. 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 Why are you still top, Rumble? Fuck. If you are low elo and you find yourself making this one simple mistake, this is why you can't get to Diamond or Masters. Stop fucking hitting minions. Jesus. The fight is literally actively happening. And he's like, meh, I've contributed enough. I can't stop yelling. It literally is making my blood boil. Seeing how selfish one person is. What could have been a clean team fight and 20-minute Otacon is now a lost team fight, lost Otacon, and a lost Ezreal kill on the back end. All because one person said, I think the fight's over. I'm going to go hit minions while my players on my team are actively engaged with the enemy champions. Do you understand why that would make your blood boil a little bit? One person making that decision, causing thousands of gold swing in either direction because one person said he was going to do it, and then he can't even solo fucking kill a Karthus as a carry champion with Ignite advantage and Phase Rush. Do you see how that would make someone's blood boil? They're not trying. They're trash. They can't be trying to win. They can't actually... Dude, I literally cannot think to myself. There are human beings with hands and keyboards, with a mouse and a keyboard, just like you and me, playing right now. Ah! Where is anybody? I am losing my mind. I literally get juggled like a fucking piñata while we go for a 250 gold outer turret. What are you people doing? How are you expecting to climb, dog? 250 gold outer turret while we are actively being sieged with the dragon respawning bot. Ah! Fuck! It is so cringe. I'm over this, dude. Get me out. I can't. Literally, for the sake of my mental, I have to hit yes. You guys are literally so fucking bad on this server. Ezreal can't... Dude, any Ezreal that can actually Ezreal gets fucking every kill under the sun this game. This guy has missed 17 fucking kills in these skirmishes. I need to hit yes. Hit fucking yes. Hit fucking yes. From minute one, this team has not been watching. Hit yes. Please, God.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I cannot with these people. The other game we lost, we've lost 3 games on this account. The second game looked exactly like this. I can't tell you what they're doing. Nobody is trying, dude. It is so unfun to play with people. I bring my best champion into ranked, and people are locking in things they cannot even fucking play. Not something they're good at. Not something they play as every now and then. Things they cannot even play. And I'm supposed to have a good time with this shit. I have seen mountains of gold pissed away by this team because nobody wants to group, nobody wants to fight, nobody wants to take it seriously. Which is fine, But, like, where are we? Let me guess. Rumble didn't build anti-heal against Olaf. Nope. Okay. That's where we're at, people. Good riddance. Glad we traded the Rumble for the Olaf, because clearly that guy has no fucking idea how to play League of Legends after 15 years as a this is a Diamond 4 Rumble. This is not a Gold Rumble. This is a Diamond 4 fucking Rumble. And he has no idea how to build anti-heal against that. It's so annoying, dude. Burn this server and everybody on it and just restart again. Everybody has to make a new account and start from ground zero, because I need some shitters to get the fuck out of queue, dude. I need some people that thought they were good at this game and enjoyed the game to think about that question again as they reinstall. I need that decision to be forced on them. Do I actually want to reinstall this game? Because I don't think half of you fuckers actually want to win. Oh, look at that. We got outscaled. Maybe we should have won some of those early fights instead of prioritizing our fucking minions every single time. It's almost like we knew when we loaded into this game that this was going to happen. I hate low diamonds, because that is literally the bracket we're in right now. I say it all the time. It is truly not League of Legends. It's something in the middle. Trash gutter tier team. All of these people are about to get their OPGs pulled up, and we'll make an assessment together, because I do not believe in losing unless there is a reason, and we are going to fucking figure out which pathetic ass teammate was not on their champion. I think it's all four based off how they are playing. Nami may be an on-roll, hard-stuck Diamond 4 Nami player. That could be true because she just never left lane. She could just truly be hard-stuck and incapable of climbing. The other three simply do not play their champs. You cannot convince me. You cannot convince me. You cannot convince me, dude. Let's pull it up and we'll decide together, dude. I do not believe anybody gets a jail at a free card. I will flame the fuck out of you if you are on a team of mine on an account we care about. We're trying to win. If I'm playing fucking tank Udyr trying to win a playstyle that I hate playing, and you're not even locking in something you can play, you're all, listen, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Okay? Beware playing with WilliefknP. I will flame the fuck out of you if you lose the game. Let's go through them, dude. Number 1 is the top. Number 2 is the mid. Number 3 is our ADC. No. Fuck off. Opera. Fuck off. I believe deeply you can figure out what we're trying to do, Opera. And number 4 is the world's best support I've ever played with, Nami. As a hypothetical, I need to present this to you guys, because I explain to people there's a very strong reason to dodge or to not play the game at all if you are playing something you cannot play. And the reason why is because statistically, your next teammate will not dodge if they get autofilled or if they get put on a role they can't play. They're not going to dodge. So when you bring something into the game, if you have the information at your disposal that you know you are picking something you cannot play or you're in a role you cannot play, just dodge and go play on a different account. I am begging you. Because let's take a look as somebody, again, who is blowing through ranks. These type of games are the only games I tend to lose. These are the only games I lose, or to my own teammates. How are you people that have not played a single game of fucking Rumble in your life before the third game before last, right? This guy has never played Rumble. This is our top laner. This guy has never played Rumble. Okay? Recently decided to play Rumble after a loss streak. Ocean of Red. Ocean of Red.
And I see red. I see red. Everything is red. Everything I see is red.
And he says, what do I do to break this? Rumble! We're a Rumble player now, dude. And I can tell you, based off your gameplay, you don't fucking play Rumble. It was terrible, dude. Right? So we picked up Rumble. Not only did we play abysmally, not only did we get 6.5 CS per minute, not only did we not build no anti-heal against an Olaf, but we were also pinging our own jungler and being a complete bitch to our own jungler, bringing this into ranked. Okay? That's the top. Nobody's safe. Again, that's the top laner. Let's go down them. This is our mid laner. Our mid laner is a Malzahar one-trick who has never in his life ever ended a season above Diamond 4. He has played 231 games this season alone on one account, 54% win rate. He actually has a 65 fucking percent win rate on his second most played champion. My friend, it's not working. You are not climbing to new heights. Again, this is not toxic because these people are bringing this shit into ranked. They need to hear it. That's our mid. I hope he hears it. I hope a streamer back in the day when I was a Fiddlesticks player and I was 300 games hard stuck Diamond 4, I wish somebody would have yelled at me to say you're fucking hard stuck because your champ can't climb to high elo. At least Fiddle couldn't back then, and then he got reworked. Fiddle used to be completely different, okay? The advice doesn't hold up in 2025. But I wish somebody would have yelled at me and said there's only one player in the entire world that hit Challenger with Fiddle. Why the fuck are you playing this champion? I wish somebody would have yelled it. Next player on our team. This is our Ocean of Red Ezreal player. Straight loss streaking. Varus one trick. Decides, fuck it. I'm losing anyway. We're picking Ezreal. Enough said. Don't need to spend any more time on this guy. Enough said. Enough said on that guy. Ocean of fucking Red support. Locking in Nami. She says, I'm a Nami player. At least she plays Nami. But she doesn't quite know how to move around the map, does she? She doesn't quite know how not to recover mentally from a 14 fucking death game, right? She doesn't quite know how to deal with herself in a losing game despite having high win rates, so she's finding herself in the unfortunate position of stagnating, and she hates it, and she hates it, and she can't know why. But as a jungler, if she took a 30-minute coaching course with me, I could literally get her to Masters by the end of the weekend. Literally. I could tell her instantly what she needed to change that game, and it would have had thousands of gold of impact on the entire map. But instead, we stay bot and we farm because we just got off a 14-death game where we're kind of tilted, right? We'll see if we can climb and recover that. So that is our team, full of a lot of champions, this game's called League of Legends. I would call all four of those players legends. They're definitely striving to leave a name for themselves and make an impact positively on the community and be one of the best in their classes. They're definitely not just picking random shit because they're hard stuck and ruining the time of other players. I missed the beginning of the climb. We all got it on VOD. Sorry. I know we spend too much time flaming people, but again, I've lost, 4 games now? I think I need to update the counter now. We're 33-4 now. I rarely lose all the way to diamond. I have lost my second loss. If you guys go back and watch the VOD, it looks exactly like the fourth loss. The first loss and the third loss were AFKs. The second loss and the fourth loss were truly 4 people that I do not know how they're ever going to climb. Like, I would never invest any amount of money into their accounts. You know, like, if their accounts went up to Masters and I would get $1 million, but if it stayed the rank or ended in Diamond 4, I would lose $1 million, I would not invest in any of these players. Based off one game, based off what I can tell about their attitude, the champs they lock in, their itemization, their map movement, their micro, their macro, they just aren't trying. I would invest no money with these people. None. Zilch, nada. None of them are going to at least... Some of them might squeak into Diamond. Some of them are actually Diamond 4. Right now, they are Diamond 4 live. That was a half Emerald, half Diamond lobby right there. None of them are getting to Masters, though. They're just drifting through the wind, expecting for somebody to carry them. Like, okay, dude. How about instead of drifting, you become the big dick player? How about instead of saying, I'm going to wait for money to fall in my bank account, I'm going to go pick up that second job and make myself a little bit of savings, right? We don't make reality, right, just randomly drift past us. We decide the reality we want and we make it happen. If you're trying to climb, tell the universe you're trying to climb and start looking for ways to win the game. It's very hard to say I'm trying to climb, see your support leave lane for 2 minutes, and say I'm going to be there. It's very hard to say I'm trying to climb and then not hold the Q for guaranteed crowd control instead of throwing it and missing it, knowing it's a critically important Q that you can't miss, right? If you're saying you're trying to climb, you're not going to lock in Malzahar mid for the 200 fucking time in a row. See yourself not actually getting to any new ranks that you've never been to historically in the past and say, I'm going to get there. If you say you're trying to climb, you just wouldn't do that. You would find a new formula. You would change the Malzahar recipe. You would build different. You would try a new role. You would try a new champion. You would force something differently, knowing that there are players actively blowing past you in ranks right now because they just figured it out and you haven't, right? If you were trying to climb, you wouldn't lock in Rumble top with a brand new rune Phase Rush that you've never played before after playing 80 games of not Rumble. Your last 3 games happen to be Rumble. You happen to get carried in the last 2 out of 3, so you lock it in the third game. And, of course, in the game that you actually have to express your skill, you have no idea what to do, and you lose because you're just another reason why the chain is weak, right? The chain needs every link to be strong. If somebody comes into the game bringing something stupid in, you're going to lose, or you're going to have a weaker chain. That's it. That's why I say sometimes these losses are going to be a frustrating victory, but we're going to get through it because you're dragging people across the finish line because they're bringing in these random picks that they know they can't climb with. It just needs to be said, and I really hope that somebody out here hears or takes a positive spin on the flame, because that is where this comes from. You need a hard ass in your life to say, it's not working, people. It's not working. That's why you see me constantly experimenting with YouTube thumbnails, YouTube format, TikTok thumbnails, stream timing, stream schedule, stream fucking whatever, even the webcam positioning. Constantly experiment. Get rich or die trying, but do not come into these fucking ranked games picking shit you can't play or you can kind of play, on a role you can kind of play, on a champion you can kind of carry with, expecting to go anywhere. Fuck that. The ranked mode is where you bring your most ruthless champion into the game, or your 2 or 3 if you play 2 or 3 champions, but 3 max. You bring your 3 best champions into the ranked mode for the intention of winning. If you want to go do anything else, go to fucking normals. There is literally a mode for it. The ranked mode is supposed to be for the crackhead fucking psychopaths that have been practicing and are trying to see, if I compete against you on your best, who is going to win? That is the attitude of ranked. And if you have anything less than that attitude, it's not the mode for you. Go play something else. I don't think it's toxic. I think it's something people need to hear. The game would be better if more people thought that way. Truly. It would be a better experience if people took their games seriously. But people don't think like that. I'm going to be the anomaly that does think like that, and I'm going to be the anomaly that climbs to Grandmasters on every single account I ever play on, right? Like, start thinking like that, people. It's kind of a mindset thing, but it's really not. It's literally just a life thing. Just, if you're spending your time doing something, make it worth your time, right? Or don't. I don't know. Or just play to play. In which case, you're not my people. I'm probably not going to be a fun streamer for you to watch, and you're not going to be a fun viewer for me to have. So, whatever, dude.
Conflict feeds the failure.
Nah, 7 to 8 CS is fine. 7 to 8 to 9 is kind of what I shoot for. A lot of games I find myself coming out with only like 6 CS per minute. And like last game I was only at 6 CS per minute. They gave Karthus a fucking, our mid laner AFK level 1. I got invaded by Jin W, Zerath stun, Nautilus hook. It took all 3 of those abilities, all 3 of those champions starting troll abilities to kill me. My team wasn't watching entrances and didn't rotate on the back end to kill anybody. So Karthus got first blood, had a super fast jungle clear, was able to invade me on my blue, and it was just downhill from there. I hope last game fucking literally, to tie a bow on that rant from last game, show up level 1, people. Literally, a level 1 decision to not show up level 1. Literally made a 90% something win rate jungler lose. Fucking show up level 1, people. It's a soft skill. Literally. Are you trying to win? Great. The game starts after 15 seconds. Get your ass on the map and try and find some kills. Go. Willie the anomaly. I mean, anybody can do it. And I'm not saying, like, Willie's different from anybody. That's the exact point of the argument, actually, is I'm no different than anybody. I just think about the game a little different in the ranked mode than I think a lot of people do. I'm trying to win, if I'm on an account like this, at least. Some accounts we fuck around on, but we're trying to win. And even on the accounts we fuck around on, even on those accounts, I'm testing builds with the intention of winning, and I get mad if I lose. Right? Like, there's never a moment where I'm like, man, at least I tested it, happy to lose. No. I'm always trying to win and trying to see what really fleshes out the best build in winning game states, losing game states, and everything in between, you know? Varus main. What's up, Towson? It's a bit encouraging you're struggling in a D4 game. Struggling is not the right word. That was one game, and it's not really struggling. It was more just frustration at 4 people making 4 conscious decisions to bring subpar champions into rank that they can't climb with. It is what it is, dog. I had it. I lost a silver game. I lost a gold game. I lost a plat game, and now I've lost, I guess, an emerald diamond 4 game. It happens at every elo. I refuse to take on the bane of struggling, though. Struggling will be when we're at 40% win rate. Hard stack. Even 52% win rate, you can start saying we're struggling a little bit. But as long as I'm above 55 on tank, I'm doing better than the average population. Plus, tank is broken at high elos, so I'm excited to actually be dude, most of the builds I play through get worse and worse the higher you climb, so like you can carry better, but they just get worse because you don't get the huge gold influxes you're looking for, you know?
Minions have spawned.
Ordinary lives hold beauty.
Graves tends to do a red start. I like Raptor starts against Graves, but you could go invade him. Got a chip on my shoulder, though. We're allowed to lose 1 game per stream. We've streamed 3 days of climbing. This is our 4th day. That's our only loss on the day. I refuse to lose. Shout out to this team for at least 5 points starting. So we're already off to a better start than last game. Seems like these people, at least from minute 1, seem to be trying to win. It's always a good sign. Last game, I could tell literally from minute 1 it was going to be a hard game. Based literally off the decision not to either help on the back end or watch on the front end from 3 people. I knew immediately I was like, oh God, it's one of these teams, huh? And then Malzahar missed 3 fights in 4 minutes. And I said, okay, we are completely fucked. Because I cannot get any kills because their mid is moving, mine is not. And then he ended up going 0-5 and it went exactly how we thought it would go. He's just not trying. You could smite this to get to the gank quicker, but I'm actually going to recharge Awakening off of it. Without knowing 100% where Graves started. Need to cross up to our 4-minute Raptors here. Oh, there's the Graves. What the heck? He's bot? He's super late. Glad I didn't... Another clear path I'll sometimes do against the Graves. Oh, he just... Oh, I might get a free kill here. Didn't even have to use flash. That is... Redonkadonk gets an assist. I'm going to ping that. And now we've got a double... Dude, what was with this Graves clear? This is polar opposite from last game. Last game, we gave the arguably one of the fastest clearing junglers in the game, Karthus, first blood. So he just cleared his jungle like at 258. It was insane. And then this game, Graves starts blue, which is super strange. So he does a weird clear path, and then he also lets me double crab him for some reason. Good opener. One more kill gets us the feats of strength. Ooh, Darius. Speak of the devil. All right, this is a win. This game's a win. I can tell you this one's done. As long as I don't mess up on tempo, this one's donezo. I'm glad we got an easy one after last game, because fuck that. Dude, last game, I very rarely yell. Last game literally had me yelling. I was so mad at the consistent level of selfishness. Of, like... just seeing fights happening and 2 or 3 people being like, not coming. Oh, good. Flash, man. Let's cut this guy off. With him dead, I'm going to go into this. Put the pink ward here. Now, we don't have bot prio. We have mid prio. If Graves comes, I hope Zilean just ignores the minion wave. Graves is mid. I think we're fine. The bot goes back bot. No issues here. I'm going to let my team know we're heading over. I'm going to go for the super objective start with this game state. I could have used smite. I've got 2 smite charges, but let's hold on to it. Dude, that's the only loss we're allowed to have, gentlemen. 1 of 1. Nice. Oh, rack him up for Darius. Oh! I like this Darius. He and I are going to be friends. Dang, man. I love a good Darius. Marker. Does Darius need a nerf? This is one of my favorite questions to ask right now because everybody is so mad at Darius Jungle for some reason, and I couldn't tell you why. He's so broken here! No, he doesn't need a nerf. It's just Darius. He's popular. No, but Asol does. This Asol is getting WilliefknP'd this game. Where's his bot?
An ally has been slain.
We got the super objective start, so both Rift Grubs and Dragon, I get to kind of pick what to go for. Keeping an eye on Graves on the minimap right now. Looks like he's just clearing vision. We'll path down. I want to path towards bot. That's why I'm kind of starting with red and moving down like it's a start of the game clear. Since I went for 2 objectives, though, back-to-back, Dragon to Grubs, I do need to do a full clear. If you click your top left camp, see how these wolves are level 5? I'm level 7. That's not good. All you need to know is if the number's below you, it's not good. So my camps have been sitting on the map too long, in other words. Now I've got enough gold for my item, so I'll get a fresh blue. Since bot's not gankable, if it was gankable, I'd probably try and go for a gank here, because Graves is pathing the top, but since it's not, we just reset. And then we whip it over here. Why is chicken start so good for some chance? Because we can do a fast 1.5 clear before back. It allows you to do a fast 1.5 clear. You hit level 5 at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. The big ticket, though, is before going back, you get 1250 gold, which gets you Faded Ashes and Dark Seal. So it's very like you're going for a very specific gold amount. Oh. Oh my God, that pull. This Darius is just goated, I think. I've got approach velocity. It's OP on Udyr for this exact scenario. That is where this rune truly is what takes tank Udyr to... Like, I don't think you can play tank Udyr without approach velocity. Everybody's doing, like, the Axiom Arcanist thing with... what do you call it? Arcane Comet. Like, it's kind of the same. You get celerity, but you need to have... a movement, like a big movement speed rune in your kit, if you can help it. Cool. I'm actually gonna cross over here, I think. So even if you do care about strong siding, you can still do a Raptor start. It's just a slow... Here, I'll do... let me do a jungle boot camp with Willie. Good kiting. I feel sorry that Caitlyn died. I could have blocked the Graves auto there. My bad. That's a my bad scenario, you know? What I'm going to do here is instead of... He's going to expect me to do the... Dragon. So I'm going to force him to go play on the side of the map where he has no camps. He's going to run to Grubs, and I'm going to come kill him on Grubs. This is like OP. Hidden pathing technology right here. Nice. Now he's got to go down bot. I've got a ton of gold. Take Raptors and hit the cross map. I'm gonna wait for Zillion. Zillion's my boy. My boy! Okay. Maybe I should have let Zillion die so he could have gotten some health back. I don't know. I don't know how much it heals. You ever seen AP Zillion? Oh my God. AP Zillion heals you like to full when you come back. Crazy. Target back is Deadman's for me, since I'm so close. So that's 2,900 gold. We just farm it out here. Blue up in 40, so I'll just full clear to top, reset, come get a fresh blue buff on the other side of Deadman's. That is my exact next 2 minutes, gentlemen. This game could not be more different from last game. This is an incredibly good team. Last game, I felt just completely tossed to the wind. Just, like, I felt like a sailor with just, like, chained to the rocks with just wave after wave after wave of bullshit getting slammed against me. Oh, of course the Ezreal can't lynch Q. Of course the Malzahar doesn't know how to press R in creep moments. Of course the Rumble is only third game and has no idea how to use his rune. Of course he's not going to outduel. Of course the Nami's not going to move in there. Like, it just kept piling on. I was like, guys, no one here is trying, are we? This game, everybody is trying to win. Zed's trying to win. Darius is trying to win. Caitlyn is trying to win, even though she's 1-3. She's trying, dude. She got weak-sided, and she's playing it very well, frankly. So I'm not worried about it. She's got an item and a half at 14 minutes. He has to flash backwards, I believe. Didn't need the dirtle. I wanted to go for straight damage. That's their mid. Their bot could be coming, but I think I'm fine. I'm kiting away from bot either way, though. What a game. AKA the Chanticleer. That's a question I had when I came back to the game, though. Like, why is everybody... Because I came back from Season 9, was like kind of the last season, and then I came back last year. But point is, Raptor starts weren't a thing back in the day. One of my first questions is, why are people doing this silly thing now? Blue and red is faster. Why would you do a slower clear? And I now know the answer. Some of you do, and if you don't know the answer to that question, why would you do a slower clear intentionally to start Raptors or Wolves instead of blue or red? I got the answer on deck after this game. I'll pull up a Rift Gift and go through it in like 2 minutes for you. Need a visual, though. Let it end. I should make a YouTube short on why Raptors. That would be a really good short, like a 20-30 second explanation of why to do Raptor start, and I could cut to the different visuals I needed. Now, Raptor start does not mean best start. It just means it's an option you have, because it's good at certain things, really bad at other things. Listen, we gotta spread the love. I don't need all those skills. People think I'm a toxic shithead jungler. Willie, you're so toxic. Dude, I'm the best teammate you ever have if you're playing a champion you can play. I'm like, you're going to love me, dude. I'm going to get you fed. I'm going to get you all the turrets. I'm going to get you all the grubs. I'm going to get you all the dragons. I'm the silent jungler because I leave chat off. I am the jungler you want. I'm just toxic on stream audibly to our teammates, okay? That's the difference. Yeah, we're going this way. Fuck that. But if you pick something you can actually play, listen. We'll make it happen. We'll cook with some peanut oil for you. You always start a fight with R before E. Not always. It is a good habit to build to get your R on cooldown before you auto-attack somebody, though, so that way you've got a fresh R to follow them with. Plus, I try and open on bear stun every chance I can to get that timer going. I said that in a short recently, but, like, you just want to get the timer going on your bear stun as fast as possible. Because you're trying to stun them 2 or 3 times, not just the 1. Stun is the most broken form of crowd control in the game. Obviously, tenacity, like, knockups are kind of better, I think. But in terms of, like, what stun does, it's the same as a knockup. It just prevents you completely from using any ability. So you can't even, like, use your flash or anything. You're just stuck in place, immobile, for like 0.75 seconds or whatever it is, which is insane. And when you put points in E, that cooldown goes down, that internal cooldown. Darius is about to just run over everybody here. Red and white, don't fight, my friend. That's Aphelios' wet dream right there, is an Udyr and a Darius running at him. Damn.
Has destroyed a turret. Has been slain.
That champ hits like a truck, if you don't know. I'm also surprised to see the what's-his-face doing that much. Let's get a little magic resist. We've got Spirit Visage. Do I need to... I don't think I need to go Jackshaw. I think I'd rather have Frozen Heart. Randuin's is also ridiculously overpowered against crit. Randuin's. What am I saying? They got 2 crit champs. If they have 2 or more crit champs, you 100% need to be going Randuin's. 100%. If they have 1 crit champ, it's kind of up in the air. Just depends how fed they get. But 2 or more, like, yeah, high value item to get Randy's. Good job, Zed. Udyr is great at clearing those blood vessels with all that attack speed. I'm gonna shadow Zed for a second. Why are we... We're super fast, Darius. That's his cooldowns. I don't think you understand, buddy. You're playing with the Ooga Booga comp. We're going to be Ooga Boogaing a lot. And I hope you're okay. I don't want to jump into a red or white Aphelios. Red or white, don't fight. Meaning if he's got the red or white guns, you don't need to know what affiliate. He's got all these different guns. If he has the red or white gun, and you get near him, he's going to kill you in 2 seconds. So just... If it's red or white, don't fight. That's all you need to know. I'm going to say it 7 times, so hopefully someone remembers it. Red or white, don't fight. Smiley face. Repetition is key, gentlemen.
Enemy
This soul, this is great. Oh, don't pull him in the... Darius. Why would you ever pull him into the pit at 3,000 health when you know that our team is just burning it and you could just auto attack it 2 more times and it's in smite range? Again, low elo players, stop making games hard. Let's pretend like we have a Dragon Soul right now. What does that mean for you and me? That means the Baron is free. What happens when we get Baron? It means the game is free. Why do you people make the game hard? I don't know. All I know is it's fucking tilting. I hate getting pulled into a 50-50 smite when it doesn't need to be that way. Literally, part of playing the game is controlling the enemy jungler during smite battles. It does not mean at any point you should ever bring them into the pit if it's below or anywhere near 5,000 health. 5,000 is the cutoff, gentlemen. Takes too few abilities to go from 5,000 to nothing in this day and age. Got the bear stun on him. Nice. Who got shut down? Zillion? Huh. With Zed going in, I think we need to help him, right? I went for the R. That might have been wrong, but let's see if we get it. Nice. Got it. So that was correct. Good. Darius, I hope you understand why I don't want to do another uncontested or another contested Baron with you, buddy. Jungler's dead now, though, so I feel a lot more confident doing the Baron now. 2 people dead is kind of still dicey if the enemy jungler's still up. But if 2 people are dead and 1 is the jungler, it changes things completely. Because now they've just got to get lucky with the 1,200 burst. Yes, Cillian. Nice. Yoinking all the Graves camps before we reset. Homie just lost 300 gold. I don't know why this is Ed. Seems like he's on a mission to take every single one of my jungle camps. Dude, at least take both people. You're staggering my camps. If you're going to tax, at least do it fucking right. Jesus, dude. That's like the equivalent of me taking 3 ranged minions and just leaving the melee minions alive. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Don't do that. It's troll number 1 to take gold that's not yours, but number 2, you're not even setting it up for me to get it when I do finally fucking get my gold that I deserve. It's not even going to be set up correctly. How to, like, grief your own jungler, literally. Yeah. Right. That Zillion speed, crack cocaine. One of the best things you can do when you're sieging is just use Awaken W and walk up like that. It gives room for your teammates to step up and hit autos, or hit autos on the Nexus. Because believe you me, they won't tank anything if they can help it. Sure we don't want to just use the Baron and get the inhib? Sure we don't want to do that? Do not pull the Graves into the Dragon Soul this smite, please. We're just going to do one of these. The OG goated method of doing the Dragon Rush. You use your Oracles, which blocks any potential vision, and then you just auto-attack it. Shocking how effective it is, even in Challenger lobbies, to just rush a dragon instead of trying to make it something it ain't, which is... Nice, we got Graves. It's good that we've got aggro. Got the stun on that thing, good. Hit that 30% cha-cha slow on the support. GG. That support played really well. I feel bad for her. What's the closest you've gotten to Challenger this season? I mean, I was Grandmaster's 400-something LP, which is, I was already playing in 800 LP lobbies. I don't know why everybody is so fucking fixated on an artificial rank that literally fluctuates, because there's constantly people joining and leaving the server, and it's only the top 300 at any given point, right? So, like, everybody's fixated on that stupid-ass rank. Here, I always show this because people need to see it. You want to know where my head's at on all that shit? And I have not shown this in at least 2 months because people used to cringe. Here's where my head's at, okay? Already done the thing multiple times. Is what it is. There you go. I've been Challenger. Whoop-de-doo. Yay, Willie, you hit Challenger. Yep, already done it. It's already been done, dude. If I get there with tank, I get there with tank. If I don't, I don't. To me, it doesn't matter. I play this game because I love Udyr, and I love streaming, and I'm building a community. That is the most honest answer I can give when it comes to rank at any point. But that's how close we've been. As of last month, one of our accounts got promoted into, what is it, GM? Hold on, let me find it. We took a screenshot because I knew people were going to be up my ass about this. Everybody always is, dude. Everybody always wants to know how close, how close, how close, how close, how close, how close, how close. Already done it is the answer. Already done it. That's the answer. Already done it. That's the answer, dog. Willie, I don't respect that you've already done it. What's the fucking point of getting it to begin with? Why would you ever hit Challenger if you couldn't talk about... Like, let me put it to you this way, guys. Would it be fair for you to spend your entire time, people that have not been Challenger, to grind, get better at the game, pay for coaching, grind, hit Challenger, and then when you look back at the game, call yourself a Challenger player, say, yeah, dude, I hit Challenger, I'm a Challenger player, I'm capable of doing it. That would be the whole fucking point of getting to Challenger, right? So this was last month, or in January, technically, right? But the whole point of hitting Challenger, for me, at least back in the day, was to be able to say, did it! Done! Cha-ching! Done. Can I go have fun now? Great. Can I stop sweating out and making every game more important than it actually is? Great. Can I stop playing with the same 10 fucking people on a rotation? Great. That's truly where our head's at on that. That being said, of course, we're going to see where we can get our accounts. But chill. Just know it will always and forever tilt me because it's already been done. It's a bridge that's already been crossed. It is charted fucking territory. You know? What's up, Reptar? Hope you're doing back. Shut up, Sato. Wait, where have I been? Where have you been, Reptar? Thank you so much. Notification didn't go off, but thanks so much for subbing. Welcome. You got ad-free viewing. Congratulations. You got Udyr remotes. Congratulations. You're back in the Twitch chat. Congratulations. That's a win of and of itself. It's what I did in WoW Hardcore. Got to max level, did the raids, done it. Now my long await return to League. That's what I did in WoW Classic too, dude. When WoW Classic came about, I hit rank 11 as PvP out of 14. I didn't sweat it out to rank 14 because that is crazy. But I got to rank 11. I got my black mount. There's a black wolf mount. I got my black mount. And that's it. If you don't know, the Black Wolf is like something. I was playing a Tauren Druid. You can't ride wolves as a Tauren Druid unless you have the Black Wolf from the PvP ranking. So I sweated it out for 13 weeks straight, literally 13 weeks straight. I played an unhealthy amount of World of Warcraft, got the thing, had the thing, done. Every time I ride the wolf, I'm happy now. I've got it. All right? Every time people tell me what rank are you, like if I meet a stranger on the street and they tell me what rank are you, what's the honest answer I should tell them, Twitch chat? Just a rando at a bar. I'm a streamer. Oh, cool. What game? You play League of Legends? No way I play League. What rank are you? What should I tell them? And my honest answer is, well, I usually hover low masters, grandmasters, but I've peaked rank 32 and I've been challenger multiple seasons. And that's my honest answer. And even saying that will piss off half the people in the Udyr community. You're not good. You haven't been challenger recently. Shut the fuck up, dude. What's the point of doing it in the first place? Again, people that haven't been challenger think that way. People that have been challenger, welcome to the club. You know exactly what I mean. It's just a title. It's all it is. It's a title. It's not a reflection of your skill. I know many, many skilled players that are not in challenger right now. Many, many good players that are not in challenger. Dude, I thought you'd quit. I clicked League streams and you were second on my list. Yes! Dude, that actually makes me so happy that we're finally getting recommended. The other thing Nora wants me to say is she said, go check out WilliefknP's TikTok because supposedly she's been adding some good stuff. So let me go to... I've got the tab saved here on Chrome, but not on Opera. TikTok. Let's see what she's been... We made some of these with her. Sorry about that. Ooga booga. Okay, so this was one that I really liked with her, dude. That's what Willie looks like in normal lighting, by the way. Although she put a filter on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Super simple game, dude. I'm literally just here to waste time. We got the clarinet rap. If y'all missed this, we got this short uploaded to YouTube as well last night. We had fun with this one. I should speed these clips up. Like 120%. Oh, yeah. But if you want content like this, make sure to go to our TikTok. We started it like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. It's like, it's very small. It shouldn't be that small. We're trying to make good content for you people. Come on. It's just Udyr content. Literally scroll past it if you don't like it. But you can at least follow. You can at least follow to give yourself the option, right? If it's a shitty clip, bet. Scroll past. What about YouTube Shorts? I do have YouTube. Yes, YouTube Shorts. I've got YouTube Shorts. They're pumping out, and I'm really trying to get the quality on all that higher as well. Hello, YouTube audience. All right, let's wait a second. People are dodging. Cringe. In a Diamond 4 lobby. We're dodging. Did I get that right? Dodging. I want to show you guys my Minecraft server. Also, we need to do that crash course on Riftgate. Instagram Reels. Yep, we've got some Instagram Reels. That's my favorite of your TikTok posts. Well, I'm glad you said that. I'll let Nora know, dude. Nora helped me kind of brainstorm that one. All right, so let's do a Rift Kit lesson because people are dodging. I expect there's going to be some Udyr bans, some salty dogs. We're getting into diamond territory, which means the player base is going down. All right, so somebody asked me last game, Willie, what the fuck is the point of doing a Raptor start if, blue starts are faster? There's also a third type of start called a 9-camp clear. So I need to make a video on this. I really do. I think I've got it in different videos in different formats, but I haven't ever really put it in one place in terms of like, here is a 20-minute argument on what, or like a 2 to 3 minute segment, right? All right, so when you play jungle, this is very obvious. You have to clear your fucking jungle to get to level 3 or 4. Most people know this when you're starting jungle, right? You got to hit the jungle camps to level up. Very, very simple. Today, we're going to focus literally on just your first clear path. How many different options do you have to clear with? I would say ultimately there are infinite number of clear paths because you can do like Raptors to invade. You can do all these different clear paths. I'm going to go through literally all the clear paths that come to my mind that I find myself doing. And you can go through my entire climb on these VODs. I've done different clear paths. I lean towards Raptor starts, but I've done all of these clear paths at different points in this climb, right? You've got a blue start where you just do blue, whoop, straight down. You've got red Krugs, whoop. You've got Raptors, Krugs, red, Wolves, Gromp, blue, Raptors, Krugs, reset. That's the Raptor start. You got the Wolves start. Wolf, Gromp, blue, Raptors, Krugs, red, Crab, Wolves, Gromp, reset. That's the Wolves start. You got the Shyvana start, which is the 9-camp clear, which is where you start Wolves and you do Wolves, Raptors, Krugs. You'll also see a lot of Vi players do this clear path. And then they go for a fast level 3 gank, and then they go clear the rest of their jungle. Their camps respawn, they clear back down, they hit level 5 here, and then they go do a 5-minute dragon on spawn. This is the Shyvana clear path because you never go back to base. You can do the same thing on the other side of the map. Raptors, Wolves, Gromp to blue, over to red, Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, Gromp. Now you're level 5 in front of a dragon pit at 4 minutes and 50 seconds. You just walk out and do a 5-minute dragon. That's the 9-camp clear, the Shyvana clear, whatever you want to call it. That's the 9-camp clear. You can also do invade clear path. So there's the invade clear path where you do your Raptors over to the enemy blue Gromp. This is a fantastic clear path. Gets you level 3, completely fucks them up by the time they get over here after doing their red side and their Wolves, and they realize that you've done it. You've already ganked bot, and you've got complete control of the map. This is another clear path you'll find yourself doing is the Raptors to the enemy blue to the Gromp. If you have knowledge they're starting red and they're very slow about clearing, or if you win the 1v1, or if you have strong mid-prio, or if you have like Draven Leona bot lane. If you can invade bot side, in other words, this is a great clear path. As blue side, same as red side, you can do Raptors to blue to Gromp. What are the other clear paths I sometimes do? That's about it, dude. That's about it. That's pretty much the only invade clear path I tend to do because I tend to just full clear as Udyr because it's so efficient. But that's it. Now let's ask the strengths and the weaknesses of each. Okay, your fastest clears will always be blue and red, where you start a buff and you clear in a straight line. Why is this the fastest? Number one, you get a buff to start. So if you start blue, you're going to get cooldown for the entire duration of your clear. If you start red, you're going to get passive healing and attack damage for the entire duration of your clear. Why is this considered sometimes bad by certain junglers? It's not bad. It just is a trade-off. You're getting your buff immediately. So by the time you get to the other side of the map, your red buff will be wearing off. Same with your blue buff. They're not fresh buffs, and they're wearing off. If you do a Raptor or a Wolf start, that is something that you immediately can start thinking about, is you will have double buffs for longer because you do Wolves to Gromp to blue, which means you get an extra 30 seconds to play on the map with your buff. You're stronger in PvP, in other words, right? Things to think about, right? The other reason why blue clears and red clears are kind of weird is your first camp won't respawn until 4 minutes and 15 seconds or 4 minutes and 20 seconds, depending on the jungler. But if you do red Krugs, your Krugs won't respawn until 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And if you do blue Gromp, your camp won't respawn until 4:20. The enemy jungler, if they do a Raptor start or a Wolf start, their camps will respawn at 4 minutes. There is an innate 15-second advantage you get by starting Raptors or Wolves over the enemy jungler on their next clear, assuming nothing happens, nobody gets kills, we get one crab, they get one crab, everything goes perfectly even, you are 15 seconds ahead of the enemy jungler. Does that make sense? Why there's that innate? That's just the point of the clear in a nutshell. You get 15 seconds. You also hit level 5 off of your Krugs or your Gromp, whichever Wolf start or Raptor start. If you do an 8-camp clear, you will hit level 5 after doing the second respawn, so you're level 5 at 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which is really, really good for going to a side lane gank, because let's say it's top lane, you'll be the same level as the enemy laners, and if it's bot lane, let's say you do Raptor start on this side of the map, you'll be level 5 at a higher, the enemy bot lane will be level 4 and you'll be level 5. Even without spending your gold, you'll still be able to go for this gank because of your experience advantage. Then you also get to go back. You've got 1,250 gold after this clear. So usually you have 1,200 to 1,250 gold. You get a guaranteed Faded Ashes and Dark Seal. That's why Raptors and Wolf starts are usually Udyr's preferred clear path on tank Udyr. Shyvana clears are really good because they set up for 5-minute dragons. The Wolves to Raptors to Krugs. These are really, really good because they set up for the 5-minute dragons. The issue is you never go back to base and spend gold before doing that dragon. So if you do that clear, you better not be expecting the enemy jungler to be doing a clear down to bot game. So for instance, if you're against, let's say, Graves. Almost every Graves I know paths to top. They love starting red, right? And they love to invade top side. So if I am red side, let's say I'm this guy, Graves is over here. I'm going to assume he's going to start red. I'm going to actually set up a Shyvana clear as red side so that way I can go down here. Why? Because Graves is going to do this little number. He's going to go to top crab. I'm going to do these camps, walk over here, bam, bam. If he goes to a top gank, I would be there to counter it because my first clear, I'd do red Krugs, and then I'd be level 4 right here, waiting for a counter. Then I come over here. Even if he does a double crab, I still hit level 5. Fun fact about this clear path, you still hit level 5 even without a single crab. So I can do my Raptors, my Wolves, and my Grump and guaranteed hit level 5 even if he double crabs me. He's going to come back down here, do Krugs to Raptors, and then guess what? Fucking go to top side at 5 minutes. I'm going to be bot side level 5 at 5 minutes standing in front of a dragon pit as Udyr. Do we see how you can literally counter the enemy jungler with your fucking brain and just starting? Like, literally, this is just chess. And it's not mysterious at all. It's literally just formulaic. You see a Graves in the game, great. He's probably going to start red. Can I do this clear as the side of the map I'm on? Nope. Great. Not going to do it. Right? But those are the different clear paths you've got. Each of them are good in their own ways. Raptor and Wolf starts. Shyvana 9 camp clears are your greediest clears, but they get you a 5-minute dragon, right? They're very good against champions like Skarner and Amumu, or any red side start junglers that tend to auto path away from red side. Like Viego tends to start Raptors, so against Viego's, doing that Shyvana clear is pretty damn good if you're red side because he'll path top, you'll path bot. Although Viego can start anywhere in the game too. It just depends. I don't do 9 camp clear either if I expect people to invade. It's really greedy. That being said, if you do get away with that Shyvana clear path, it is the easiest way to win because after doing a 5-minute dragon, since you need a recall, since your camps are set up in a straight line path to bot lane, you just go back to base, you spend your gold, you run to 6-minute grubs on time because you did a 30-second dragon. You fight at grubs with gold spent on time, and then you just full clear back to bot after the grubs. And it's literally a perfect dragon super objective start. Only good against the right type of junglers, though, and there's a reason why you don't tend to see me spam it unless I'm playing. Like, Hybrid Udyr loves Shyvana start because you put points in queue and you delete dragons, right? And you're taking water walking, you're taking absolute focus if you're like me. So you've got extra gimmicks to help you clear dragons. If you're playing tank Udyr, I'm not killing dragons pretty quick, so I'm probably not going to be doing many 9 camp clears. That's just the truth of it. Tank is a little bit more team reliant, but I hope you see that when I do show up to the 2v2s and the 3v3s, being able to press Awaken W is a little bit broken. It's less fun for the other 80% of the game, but more fun for the 20% of the game where it does matter. I don't know if that makes any sense. That's why tank sucks, dude. Like, it's really, really good in the moments where you're PvPing and team fighting with your team. The other moments, it's like, I'd rather be playing anything else, literally, you know? You can clear Dragon in 5, exactly. It's an option you have. Just think of it, think all of those clear paths, they're just options. You have a tool belt, and you get to decide which tool you want to use for the game. If you have high kill pressure, let's say it's Mordekaiser with Ignite top lane on the enemy team. I don't know about y'all, but as Udyr, I think that is the freest gank on planet Earth if that champion is shoved in. As long as you dodge, like, the claw pullback thing. So, like, if I'm against a Mordekaiser with Ignite, I'm probably starting my bot side buff and doing a fast as fuck clear to top side and not doing a Raptor or a Wolf start, right? Like, if you think you've got the kill pressure, definitely do a buff start and get there as fast as possible. The other reason why doing a buff start is really good as jungle is because since your camps are spawning at 4:15 and not 4 minutes, you're actually protecting the other side of the map, if that makes sense. Because let's say you path the bot, go for a bot gank, and then your top side Raptors spawn at 4 minutes, right? That's a big uh-oh, because the enemy jungle just saw you at 3 minutes and 50 seconds ganking, and your 4-minute Raptors are coming up. You just fucked yourself. You did that to yourself. You set your camps up that way. If you know you're going to be ganking, do a red Krug start instead, so that way your Krugs, which are a lot harder to steal than your Raptors, not only are the first camp to spawn, but they're spawning at 4:15. So the enemy jungler is going to have to hang out for a full fucking 15 seconds in your top side to get Krugs, which is kind of worth, but he for sure, because we know that every jungle camp, regardless of what he does, his camps will also be respawning around 4, 15, and 20. He guaranteed has to be late to wait to his... He will guaranteed be late to his clear if he waits for your Krugs, if that makes sense. And you buy yourself time there because you just go keep clearing your jungle, right? It's a win-win no matter what. But you have to think proactively, do I think there's going to be a high gank chance, and am I most likely going to go for that gank? And if the answer is yes, don't do a Raptor or a Wolf start because you're opening yourself to get your shit stolen. Wolf start is really good because Wolf start, you can't even invade a Wolf start, right? Wolf start is one of the most broken clears in the game if you can do it quickly. Champions like Hecarim love being on blue side of the map because they'll do a Wolf start as blue side and then just path the bot over and over and you can't ever stop them and they just ramp up tempo. Wolf start is very hard to punish. It's also very unpredictable. So all of that is information you now have. Go forth and conquer. If you ever hear me saying, though, 6 camp, 8 camp, and 9 camp clears, that's what I'm talking about. 6 camp is a buff clear, 8 camp is a Raptors or Wolves, and a 9 camp is the Shyvana Raptors to Wolves or Wolves to Raptors. And that's pretty much it, dude. That just demystified all of jungle for you. There is no secret technology at high elo, dude. That is it. Those are the only clear paths outside of you getting invaded, and getting invaded is literally just random. It's always going to be random. So, you just figured out jungle. Congratulations. There's no more mystery to it. I kept, in the back of my brain, the higher I climbed, I kept expecting to see crazy shit. It's literally just people get more efficient at the same fundamental shit. That's it. Like, you'll know anytime you press tab after seeing the jungler, now that you're aware of the 9 camp clears, now that you're aware of the 8 camp clears, now that you're aware of the 6 camp, you'll be able to tell instantly what they did. If I see the jungler go for a level 3 gank bot with 12 CS and no buffs, I know they did a Shyvana clear, I'm going to go take the red buff, right? Like, there's no surprises. You're not like, how the fuck did they do a 12 CS gank with no buffs? What? It's a Shyvana clear. It's a 9 camp clear. Their buffs are up. Go take them. Right? Like, you know how to punish it. Show up to the 5-minute dragon. She's setting up for a 5-minute dragon. Right? Like, it's boom. Done. Gone. Shyvana clear is broken in diamonds. Anybody in diamonds, that clear path is pretty OP because most people never do it on Udyr or in general. So you will actually throw off some low diamond junglers with that clear path quite a bit. Again, you should have all the confidence. Mystery Solid, that's what I'm saying. Like, confidence, Twitch chat. I'm trying to, like, give you confidence to climb. Like, there is nothing else, dude. You've got, like, 5 or 6 clear paths. You'll see the Raptors invade, and that's literally about it. Sometimes you'll get late invaded, where, like, somebody will wait until, 1 minute and 30 seconds, wait 5 seconds, and then come kill you. That's it, though. Like, there's no other clear path in the game. I've banged my head against this wall for thousands of games over the course of the year. I've watched the best of the best. They're doing blue and red starts and Raptor starts and Wolf starts, depending on the game. That's it. Like, it just really depends on the game state you're handed and where your gank assist and win conditions lie. I'm Challenger. Your elo is my playground. True. I'm stuck in iron. Listen, man, you're going to climb fast. I promise you. I started back in the day in season 2. I believe I got placed bronze 2. Bronze 3, I believe, was the lowest I ever got. And iron didn't exist back then. So I was truly bronze 3 out of bronze 5, being bronze 5 the worst in the game. Period. So I've been to the highest. I've started at the lowest. You can always, if your goal is to climb, you can absolutely do it.
Conflict feeds the failure.
cats are asleep AF over in the corner over there. Iron Bronze, I just perma farmed. It ain't sexy, but it works. Power farming is so good at low elo because nobody will disrupt your farming. Like, you could almost look at Iron and Bronze as like, if you're getting better at the game, view Iron and Bronze as the perfect environment for you literally to just get your clear as fast as possible. Because it's a live game, it matters, it's a ranked game, so you're motivated. But it's not high enough elo to matter. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to... I don't know what y'all's goals are, right? But, like, whatever your goal is, odds are if you're trying to improve, you're not at that rank yet, right? So, whatever that rank is to you, just view it. You're not there yet. Just fucking walk around and do your thing. You know? It's a cool Iron skin. Ivern... That's Syndra.
Minions have spawned.
Cool. Listen, gentlemen, A+ to Mr. Nautilus for playing the level 1. Most people AFK under turret. Do not do that because you can get so many advantages in the first minute of the game. I actually think, so this is, it's funny enough, after doing that lesson there on pathing, this is a pretty good game to do the Shyvana clear path. I'm looking at the map, and I'm thinking to myself, where is our kill pressure? Well, Yasuo is Yasuo, so I don't trust Yasuo in solo queue. Bot lane would be nice to play around, but I'm going to be honest, it's Ashe Thresh, so like it's kind of tricky for me to gank. Because they've got Thresh Lantern, Ashe, all that nonsense. Ivern also could come steal my blue. So by getting over to my blue quicker rather than later, I would be able to see him right now if he walked in here and tried to take my blue. With how he was moving level 1, it looked like he wanted to walk into my jungle and take my red, which is just Ivern shit, right? This guy just got played like a fiddle with this clear path, as it turns out. So, kind of funny how we literally just did a pathing lesson, and this is a clear-cut game on why pathing matters. Textbook. They thought I was starting Raptors, right? I was hovering Raptors the entire time and put a point in R. They saw the circle. They saw me walk back to top side at 120. He said, there's no way this guy is going to be bot side so quick. We completely threw a wrench in the equation and got fucking rewarded for it. And I'm actually setting up for the dragon. Like, real reason I did the clear path was to set up for the dragon. Because I don't really want to play around a Nautilus top. I don't know about y'all, but, like, that seems nice. But I think we play for bot lane this game, right? So I'm not actually playing for top. All of that factored into the decision to do this clear path. It's not just because I'm trying to prove a point. It literally, I think, is just your best clear path, you know? Pre-recorded for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. That's pretty low for a Susan with lifesteal on his passive. And this clear path is also super sexy. Oh. What are you doing? He still has flash, I think. I am not a friend of the forest, Ivern. Take that shit elsewhere. Bro, dude is reeling from that early path. He's all, his head's spinning. Oh, where do I go? Top crab, bot crab, where's Udyr, dude? I don't know, dude. Let's see how that 4-minute wrap, it just feels so natural because if I didn't get a kill, and this was a very boring game, right? I have a perfect clear path to just clear down here. Beat him to the other crab. Although, if I go here, what happens? Ivern will follow me. Oh, they're too low, I think. Bird in the hand, gentlemen, and I know Ivern's here. I've made that decision twice today. Bird in the hand, gentlemen. Bird in the hand. Do not chase fucking Thresh to Egypt. Udyr, the worst environment for Udyr is those monkey in the middle environments, right? I don't know if he's got flash. I don't know if he's got lantern. Mount Dragon's taking forever. But look at the timer, gentlemen. Imagine you weren't playing dookie-ass tank and you were playing like hybrid or something and you actually did this quickly. The idea is you just did a dragon in under 6 minutes. It's a perfect recall because all my camps are coming up. So you literally just gorge yourself. And then you sprint up to grubs. If you're a little bit more on time with your timings, you just make it like, this isn't even here, you know? Alright, I'm just going to full clear the bot after this. Nautilus is pinging for help, though. I think we got the damage to do it. He's not isolated. Maybe a flash auto would have done it. Alright, so put yourself in the headspace of the enemy jungler. Ivern just saw me top, so what do you think he's going to try and do? Bot crab, potentially gank bot, and or take my bot shit. That's why we're resetting immediately and just coming to protect this side of the map. I was planning on clearing the bot, but we'll just go back and get the Dark Seal, top off on health, and see what's left of our bot side here. Where's the Ivern? Just shadow this for a second. Great. Keep tabs on that man. Keep tabs on him. We don't need no Ivern running around the map ganking our teammates. You know, like when you get your first girlfriend and your mom, like, I don't know about y'all, but my mom fucking, like, knew everything about the girl within 20 minutes. Knew her full social media presence. With Ivern here. It's going to be a massacre. That was probably the sexiest Awaken R I've had in a minute. Just sexy. Just kind of what we're going to put on that one. Marker sexy R. Marked for a Twitch short or a Twitch clip, YouTube short, Instagram reel, or TikTok near you. Yeah, and spend. That's true too, honestly. I did do dragon without spending gold, like a greedster. We got lucky with 2 early kills this game, so I do think probably spending gold before the dragon would have been way smarter. But whatever. Get away with some greedy shit down here. No ward, but Nautilus is completely out of mana. Great. I think that crashes. As long as the melee... Okay, that's good. As long as the melees get in range, he's good there. I'm actually going to go straight into Spirit Visage here. Let's get some magic resist. How are we on the games, brother? I'm like slurring today. I don't know why. No, I have not been drinking. Been drinking coffee and that's it. Went to the gym yesterday. Maybe my brain just gets high on them endorphins, baby. You can make it here, buddy. You do have phase rush. I just don't see how this ever goes well.
Ally has been slain. Killing spree. Double kill.
Ijit or fucking Ivern said, I have places to be. These grubs are not important to me. Goodbye. That's 6 grubs, though, against a Nasus, which is great. Stops that man from split pushing. Should I? We definitely don't want to show on the minion wave, so I'm running around back here. Let's go over to the dragon. Where is Ivern and my bot lane's backing? Willie, is this a good dragon call or is this greedy? I'm going to squarely say this is a bad dragon call. But we do have mid-prio, so that's our one saving grace. Ivern's tied up. That's also pretty good.
Double kill. Shut down.
I think they still have Ash Arrow in play. Good job. This Ezreal's so much better than the earlier Ezreal. A+. Dude, this Ezreal's goated. Oh, he lands the ult and everything. Give this man a fucking raise. This is like complete opposite of the Ezreal earlier, dude. The Ezreal earlier could not hit the broadside of a fucking barn with a Q, dude. I was like literally putting 4 people in Awaken R's watching a Q, Ezreal miss Q on everything. And I'm like, if he can't hit that, he's not hitting anything, you know? Currently 10-4 Udyr full measures. Full AP. Full measures. Dude, Udyr's broken. I'm a big fan of, again, I hope this climb inspires some people to know that I have played 100% of the games with the exact same rune page. Leandri's first, tank item second. I hope some people out there look themselves in the mirror and say, maybe it's not me, maybe, or maybe it's not my team, maybe it's me. Udyr is really good at low elo. Now, give yourself, like, I do play a little bit more than the average Udyr player, so, like, give yourself, like, I don't expect people to have 90 fucking, like, that's weird, right? But you can 70% win rate. Why not 70% win rate? That is within the realm of possibility. If somebody else out there who does play it a lot can do it at 90, you should be able to do it at 70, you know? Ash, honey. Stop picking that champion. Can you do that for me? I don't like playing against it at low elo. I don't like playing against it at high elo. It's an anti-fun champion. Ash thrives off of taking fun away from other players. That is where Ash is like in her kingdom, you know? Hello, YouTube audience. Hey, what's up? Webcam Parrot. Hey, did you fix the old Spirit Guard? Mine is all white. I did not fix it. Somebody else did fix it. There are instructions in our Discord. There's a custom skin text channel in our Discord if anybody does want this custom skin. Very 3-step process. Number 1, install CS Law Manager. That is the software you use to run the program. Step 2, download the most recent file from the artist, which is in our Discord and linked for an easy download file. Step 3, You have to join this Discord called RuneForge and run a fix that a lot of other people before you have already run. And they have got very easy instructions on how to do it. But you have to do those 3 things. CS log, get the latest file, run the application to fix. We're hiding around the corner because if I show, they might back off. Just keep stunning the season here. You're not leaving. Who made you think you're leaving? You know? Dude, I'll hit him with that cha-cha slide fadeaway any day of the week. These are the most, like, random fights. GG.
A summoner has disconnected. Victory.
So you did good in high-elo as well. Yes, there are multiple Challenger 1-tricks Udyr players around the world on every server. Tank Udyr, the build we're showcasing on this climb, happens to be broken at high-elo. I haven't done a formal Tank Udyr climb. I want everybody to know that before I started spamming this build, before all the bandwagoners hop onto the stream and hop onto the channel, know that we hit Masters first with full AP hybrid and then Tiger before I went to Tank. I don't want anybody to say the origins of Willie was he had a very good climb on Tank and then everybody started watching him. Fuck that. We did it first on the other playstyles. Now we're just seeing what we can do on the meta build. That was nuts. I'm going to wait a second. There's definitely going to be some Udyr bans. That, though, was just a pathing. That Shyvana opener against Ivern might be my new standard. Very, very good. How do you feel about Cosmic Drive? Good on AP builds. It's like Triforce in the sense like it almost gives too much for how much gold it costs. And you can't really like synergize with it. So I don't know. I don't like Cosmic Drive very much, even on AP builds, but it's not bad. I just looked up Udyr players, and it's like you and Perry Jungle. Let's go. Dude, when is Perry Jungle going to duo with me? I've hosted him a couple times on Twitch, so, like, I'm starting, like, the content creator, like, friendship. I've hosted him a couple times, but now I got to get into his DMs, you know what I mean? How do we do it? Because we're both junglers. Maybe I play Udyr top, he plays jungle, and I'll just be the goated, like, Rift Grub King he needs. The top laner that actually rotates. We could also do maybe like he and I both coach somebody. That would be good content. But he plays a lot. Dude, he's got good Udyr content now. Like, I've actually seen some videos of, that's why I've rated him, is like, I've seen videos of him coaching Udyr players, and he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about. Like, he tells them, no, dumbass, use your 2Q and then go into Lightning Q. It's a huge waste of time. Not, like, he knows what he's a pretty good fucking jungler. Like, that's why I respect people that put their money where, like, I don't, like, for instance, back in the day, Panzer Dragon, who has lost all his credibility, not surprising me, but back in the day, he used to be a much bigger name, and he claimed rank 1 Udyr, rank 1 Udyr, rank 1, and like, dog, like, you don't even press turtle when you're ganking type shit. Like, you're not an Udyr player, you're duoing with Fui, and you're just a really good jungler, and you're abusing Udyr in the 1 minute and 30-second crab meta. We all know what it is. Shut the fuck up. You're not an Udyr player. Perry Jungle, I'm like, he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about. That's why I'm inclined to like him a little bit more, right? Like, I don't like people that, like, blow smoke out their ass and claim to be something they're not, right? He just knows Udyr. He knows him well, and he teaches other people to play him well. I think that's a great opportunity for me to, you know, hopefully one day we'll find ourselves working together. One goes smite Scion support. Pants was final, literally boosted by helicopter. Dude, I mean, like, I remember, I don't know about the helicopter. I can't speak to that because, like, I don't know anything about that drama. I can 100% confirm, 100 fucking percent, Panzer Dragon was duo boosting with Fui and a couple other town players and Katarina players at the time to hit rank 1 when he did hit rank 1. He was like a rank 1 jungler at one point. I literally have the screenshots from the other people, Fui and whatnot. Like, I was in a Discord call with a bunch of content creators one night. It was pretty fun back when I had more clout. Literally, I've seen the screenshots. Panzer Dragon 100% boosted himself to rank 1. bruh, like, and then he went on to make fucking videos about it. That was the cringiest part. Like, okay, whatever. Like, it's a dog-eat-dog world. We're in a competitive world. I get it. The most ruthless strategy will rise to the top. I get it. I understand. I wasn't mad about that. I was mad when he made videos about being rank 1 and being like the best jungler on the server. Then I said, you're full of shit. Then I said, cut the shit. You're a cheater. Like, you know what I mean? And then he claimed rank 1 Udyr, and everybody was like, yeah, but Pants is a higher rank than you though, and he plays Udyr, right? And this was season 6. This was like more like season 8, actually. But this was a long time. This is stale beef. I don't actually care anymore. But like back in the day, everybody was like, Pants is a higher ranked Udyr. He's a better Udyr than you. I don't know, Willie. You're hard stuck low masters. Grandmasters didn't exist back then. You're hard stuck low masters, and you can't get to challenger. And Pants just hit rank 2. And I'm like, he's fucking win trading, dude. He's never played Udyr before ever. Like, he's playing Udyr because we're in a 2-minute crab meta, and he's a win trader. Of course he's going to be a higher ranked than me. Do you think I play Udyr for the sake of being the highest ranked fucking jungler on the server? No, I play Udyr to play Udyr. We're different. We are not the same. He and I literally look at the game different. And like, people used to piss me off with that shit. I like, chill. Trick2G was better than Pants. Still is. Trick2G still is one of the best, if not the best Udyrs in the world. You make your opinion on who's the best. I don't fucking care. That's your opinion, not mine. Listen, it's so much more peaceful if you have that mindset. I don't care where you guys rack them up, but to me, he's top 5. I don't know where I put my top 5, but what I will say, I'll release publicly the name of my top 5. He's in the top 5 for sure. Trick2G is incredible at Udyr. He knows matchups in the lanes better than most people. He knows items better than most people. His flexibility is unparalleled even by me. I play a lot of Udyr builds. Trick plays more than me. That's the truth of it. I play a lot of Udyr builds. I've done the damn thing. He plays more than me. I see new builds every time I click on that man's stream. He's a very good person. He lifts other people up around me, and he's a really good dude. So Trick2G, A+ in my book. Top 5 Udyrs for sure. I won't ever tell you who I consider to be the best Udyr in the world, but he's top 5 for sure. I'll tell you my top 5 are Fairy Tail, Rebo, Malice, Trick. I don't know if it's ego to put me in there. I would put me in there, but if I'm not in there, dude, that's tough because there's a lot of really good. There's a lot of really good options for that 5th slot if I'm not in the conversation. I think Malice, Trick, or Rebo have to be mentioned. For me, Fairy Tail, you guys don't remember him. He was a rank fucking 1 NA Udyr player back in the day. He doesn't play anymore. But how many Udyr players do you know that have hit rank fucking 1? To me, you can't forget that. I refuse to let his legacy die. He literally, to me, is still one of the best to ever do the damn thing. And then, again, number 5, I'd put myself. But if I'm not there, dude, there's a ton of fucking options. There's a ton of options. Fairy Tail doesn't play. Every time I see a Trick stream, dude, Trick was the original boss. That's so funny that nowadays we're like, Trick plays like boss. Boss plays like Trick, bitch. Trick was the original, like, season 3 troll with, like, 50 Cent blaring, running around, taking turrets and dying 20 times and still winning the game. That was the original, like, Trick built a lot of his momentum off of that gameplay. And he's an entertainer, so, like, he knew how to gas those moments up, you know? No streams or social media, at least I don't think. I know, right? Fairy Tail has been a ghost for a very, very long time. Yeah, I've talked to him in the last couple years, but it's been 2 years at this point. From what I understood, he had a lot of life things going on, and he had, like, I don't know, some sort of, like, walk away from all technology awakening. Which is cool because he's literally, in one of my opinions, the best Udyr to ever do it. And he had like a come to nature Jesus, which is super cool because Udyr is all about like channeling the nature spirits. Like, I think it's so cool. The dude that's emulating him most literally quit League so he could be more like Udyr, which is hilarious. But that's what I had heard the last I had talked to him. Again, I will not let that man's legacy die. I don't personally, even the fucking sweat kids that claim to be rank 1 Udyr through time. I'm talking rank 1 on the server. Udyr, jungle, 1 trick. That was what Fairy Tail accomplished. And he held the rank for like 5 months. For me, I will never let that man legacy die because, yeah, I looked up a lot to him back in the day. He also, one thing I loved about him, and I still take inspiration from this, dude, he played Udyr so different from everybody else. He did, you know, the 5xx5, the hybrid stuff where you max Q and R at the same time? That's Fairy Tail, dude. Fairy Tail did that first, and he built full dank. He didn't build a single damage item. At the time, every other Udyr was building damage. He played full fucking tank, Q and R max. He also took Ghost. Nobody at the time was taking Ghost. He took, everybody else was taking Flash. He took Ghost. And it was like one of a kind, rank 1 on the server Udyr gameplay. You can't let that legacy die, dog. Like, come on. Like, that to me, anybody that does not put that man's name in their mouth when they mention best Udyrs, it's fine. I just think they're a little ignorant because they don't. If he did that in this day and age, in this streaming day and age, oh my God, dude, he would blow up overnight. He would literally get thousands of views overnight. He was that good at the game, dude. He, like, to me, in terms of who I aspire to be the most like, probably him. He's just an anomaly. I don't know it. It's why he's one of the best. He's top 5, right? I don't know many human beings on planet Earth that could do what he did. I don't know why these queue times are so long. We're getting into Diamond MMR, but they really shouldn't be this bad. I really like the new Udyr voice lines and how he talks to the camp spirits. I do too. Who are you talking about? Fairy Tail. He's just an old Udyr streamer. I hate how effective Tank Phoenix is. I do too. I wish I could just be playing Tiger. You know what I mean? But Riot has made the game very weird, and Tank is aggregate at high elo at least. It's the best win rate. I made a video yesterday on the YouTube talking about Tank Udyr is broken at a low elo, and I didn't mean for that to like rub anybody the wrong way. I just wanted people to hopefully, again, understand that like if it's a Rebo, if it's Malice, if it's Trick could do it too. Like if any of these Udyr players we're talking about come down on an unranked account, true unranked account, they could probably do it too. So like Tank Udyr is forever and always a zero excuse playstyle below Diamond for not being able to climb. And I hope that I don't want anybody to like get negative about that. Be like, wow, Willie, you're flaming me. No, I'm hoping to inspire. It's the opposite, dude. Like it's not me like setting myself apart either. I'm not trying to be like, ooh, I'm so much better. It's literally just saying the play style is capable of getting XYZ rank at low elo. That's the point of that video, and I hope that this climb hopefully inspires some people too. You know, when you're looking at whatever, like sometimes I'll get in the gutter and I'll have my 55%, negative 50% win rate accounts, and I'll be like, whatever. The point is just something to compare it to say it is possible. You can do it. I've been struggling a bit even with Tank Udyr recently. Dude, Tank Udyr is just... I think I've got a leg up because I've played a lot, obviously. Like, I play a little bit more than you guys. So I have figured out jungle really, really well. I think part of the reason why Udyr feels clunky for a lot of people right now is, like, it's not a power farm meta, but it is. It's like a power farm / neutral objective meta. Like, you're farming the neutral objectives. But you don't want to sacrifice tempo to get them. Like, it's a very... I think jungling is just hard right now. I have always said this, and I'll die on this hill. Jungle is the hardest role, bar none. I think their other roles are harder, and like I think you have to be better with micro to play mid and ADC. I don't have the fingers to play that role, but I think in general, in terms of difficulty, once you do figure those skills out, jungle is the hardest role. There's too many things going on, and for sure, from the mental standpoint, it's the hardest role. You got to like be thinking about so much more than everybody else, and so like I think part of the reason why people may feel that Udyr is weak or whatever right now, every jungler feels that way, dude. You want to be power farming, but you can't. There's a neutral objective up every 3 fucking minutes. And so, like, I think where Udyr shines is that, like, every jungler is forced into this weird jungle meta, but Udyr can still duel enemy junglers really, really well. Even if we aren't power farming perfectly on tempo, you can be a level behind. You're still Udyr. You don't have an ultimate, and you don't need that ultimate to kill people. You just have your awakening as long as you play through that, you know? God, these queue times. Non-junglers think jungle has the most agency. If you play bad jungle, you've got all the agency in the world. You want to know why? You would walk around nonstop, gank nonstop, do neutrals nonstop, never farm nonstop, and then you would eventually lose the game at 15 minutes because you're level 5 while the enemy jungle is level 12. If laners ever thought about the game through those lenses, they would never say, "Wah, jungle, wah." Jungle has a lot of responsibility, and a lot of that responsibility involves just sitting in your jungle and hitting jungle camps. Whether it's yours or the enemy junglers, you're not going to be on the map actively participating in the lanes for a good chunk of the time, I feel. That's just how it at least on Udyr. Maybe other junglers are different, man. I'm an Udyr one trick, but like those jungle camps are what they're your lifeline, man. You can't gank an over-leveled champion. If you gank an over-leveled champion, they're just going to kill you. So, like, you got to farm at some point. Okay, so we do have to farm. Well, how would you balance it? Exactly. You balance it. That's what good junglers do. It's a balance. You're literally walking a balancing beam between too much farm and not enough farm. If you're in a winning game state, there's no such thing as too much farm. Take everything off the map. If you're in a losing game state, sometimes by farming too much, you'll guarantee the loss. Everything, it's just a fucking, it's a hard roll. It's a hard roll. I'll just leave it at that. There's like 7 metrics you're comparing against at once to make the best decision for the game state you're in. And you got to look at every game. And as the jungle, whether you like it or not, your teammates will never admit this, but as the jungle, you are the subconscious life pulse of all the decisions that happen on the map. All the big fights tend to happen because jungle happens to be there or they happen to miss it, right? One or the other. You either miss a fight or you're proactively finding a fight. Good junglers can start and stop a lot of that. But it's still a team-reliant role. So, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Jungle's good, but it's very hard. I wouldn't say anything different. Like, my best friend, if they said, "Willie, I want to learn with jungle," I would say start with support, because support's probably the easiest role to learn, then go to top, then go to jungle. Because you got to first figure out how the fucking minimap works before you can even have a chance to jungle, you know? Cleaned this room yesterday. It looks so good in here. You guys have no idea. Dusted, mopped, vacuumed, swept, cleaned out the computer, cleaned off the keyboard, cleaned off the mouse, cleaned off the monitors. Oh! In other words, prepare. Maybe that's why we're in a good mood today. I actually am trying to like show up to the stream happier, and so I'm trying to do more things like coffeeed up, breakfasted up. I play a warm-up game usually off-stream. I make a TikTok short to get excited about making content, and then I show up. Instead of just turning the stream on first thing in the morning. Seems to be going better. Yeah, AD time. This is a full tank climb. I'm playing exclusively full tank on this climb, just like the other 3 climbs we did. We did a hybrid Udyr climb. I played exclusively hybrid Udyr. We did a Tiger Udyr climb. I played exclusively Tiger Udyr, and then I did AP, and we played exclusively AP. This is exclusively tank. It's more about proving a point than anything. That tank is OP. OP, 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 OP. There's so many fun ways to play Udyr. I would encourage everybody to play all the different ways. If you are literally just saying, "I'm willing to be sweaty and I'm trying to climb," just spam tank and just start pressing W. If you're trying to have fun, I don't know if that's what I would recommend to somebody, but when is the lethality crit climb? Probably never. I don't like playing lethality Udyr. I liked playing old crit Udyr, but it's a lot different with how the dots were. Like, you used to have damage over time, so you could fade away on people and, like, dance with them. Now you just run up and just one-dimensionally, like, lightning Q. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's not fun to me. Some people like it. I feel like it's just worst full AP. You can still one-shot people as full AP with lightning Q. Truly, you can still just one-shot them with 1 point in Q. I do it all the time. There's not much reason to play lethality, in my opinion, when one playstyle also allows you to do a giant AoE. Oh, top lane, unfortunately, does look good to path towards her.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I'm going to take a potion. If I path towards top, I'm going to need a potion. Bot has a lot of gank assists too. First dragon's Mountain Dragon, which is kind of bad. Takes, if you don't know, Mountain Dragon for sure is the slowest. Yeah, I'm kind of looking. Katarina's also, dude, this is a 10 out of 10 game for tank Udyr. We got enough damage of both types and a lot of crowd control with the Nautilus, Wukong, Udyr to just run in and just chain crowd control. Pretty damn good game for the tank deer. The John Deere, as some call it. That's just pain, dude. Be alright. High pain tolerance, gentlemen. Seen worse from better. We'll be alright. Wow, what a game state to be given here. We got a little 2-2. Next kill gets the feats of strength. Jungle extravaganza. I think he is. Dude, stop playing on your own. It's so cringe. Like, there's zero reason for you to try and force that there. This Wukong is literally just pissing me off so hard already, dude. He's died twice in fucking 4 minutes, and I'm pathing top? This Yi, bro. Yi messed up. I kind of messed up the micro there, too. But honestly, though, I cannot believe the Wukong played it like that. What rank are we at? We're like in Diamond now, dude. That was like the worst fucking decision I have ever seen. Why would you ever go under tower when we could just fight in the tri-bush with the element of surprise? Because Yi thinks I'm top. Like, the whole reason I did that whole fucking random movement here is so Yi didn't see me. Like, he doesn't know I'm there. He's forcing a terrible gank with a half-health laner in a 2v2 that he can't win. But instead, my Wukong says, I'm diving under tower, I got it. Like, he turned such a free fight into an impossibly hard situation. Just a complete squandering of the opportunity there. So we get Katarina killed. Why is there a bard here? I would like a mountain dragon too. Here's the issue. My camps are on cooldown, buddy. And our ADC was in base and our mid was shoved in at the awful time at 5 minutes when you started pinging to do the dragon. So we're stuck here, my friend. I had to step on the Skettle Vision because at that point I had to race him top since my top laner did not kite out through here. Sato, I'm not annoyed at you, buddy, but some of these questions today, the way you like triple question mark, but didn't he see you though? It's tilting. Just stop asking like weird questions like that with triple question marks as if you know the answer already. Like, because you did the exact same thing earlier on a blue buff, and then you were just wrong about that. Nice. Katarina got the dragon there. Good job. I love you, Sato. Don't take it personally. Just try framing your questions in a way that won't piss off anybody that reads them. Put yourself in my shoes before you, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't want to get mad at nobody, dude. Nice. Need a full clear after going for that dragon. It's kind of crazy that she managed to secure the dragon. The Katarina, great job on her there. Camille could be invading me with Yi. I think we're safe. Hopefully. She just used her hook shot. I'm coming. Grapple shot, whatever it's called. Really well played by Wukong here for all the misplay earlier. That was really well played by him. Great. Frozen Art is the best against Yi. Against Camille, you don't want a Frozen Art. You want health because she does true damage. Against Swain, you're probably going to want a Frozen Heart. Against Bard, you're going to want a Dead Man's. Against Ezreal, you're going to want a Dead Man's. Dead Man's is also good against Swain, even though it's an armor item because it gives you slow resistance. I think we rely on kiting this game to tank, if that makes sense. So we'll go for Dead Man's. Okay. That approach velocity, gang. Okay, so what's his face will for sure be top. He flamed your full clear earlier too, Sato doesn't hold back. Bro, I'm just like, I know you don't mean it, Sato, but just put yourself in my shoes. I know you mean that, but does the rest of the world mean that when you use triple question marks? That's my question. Good job. Wukong. There's a ward here that I just stepped on. Ooh, good hook, buddy. Drag this out. Drag it out. Haha. Cool. I'll just go straight back into the. I could reset here, actually. Shit. I don't have enough gold to get me to item. Great. Waking W's is honestly OP in these scenarios, but I don't think I live no matter what I do. Swain is just here. Hopefully we find the double on the back end. We killed the Yi with the Ignite, it looks like. Swain is murking it. Katarina needs to work on her rotations, I think. Sucks. We need to get armor boots. I also want to get Dead Man's. Look at this amount of gold. 13. I'm going to prioritize the boots. Armor boots are just literally reduce Yi's damage by 12% is what they should read. Swain is destroying. You need MMR. I wouldn't say destroying. I would literally just say that he's really good against squishy champions because he's a drain burn champ where you don't need much damage to kill people is when they're squishy. And he's against Katarina and a Nautilus that are underleveled. So I think we're fine. I'll get a Spirit Massage like we do every other game, 100% of games at some point. Wukong ult just got popped, it looks like. They get the crab, which is hilarious. Yi's gonna be right here. There's Yi. You guys are super good at bringing an extra person to fights. Let's see what happens in the fights where the evens are numbered, or the numbers are even. Go ahead and flex that crab steal anyway, though. Again, I literally am just protecting my Wukong. I'm getting ganked, and they're acting like it's God's gift to the world. They're stealing crab away from me when I should never get crab in the first place. U-turns for the Rift Herald, which is interesting. Minion wave's right here, so they won't see me. I've got just enough time. Cool. This is a really important back, so we want to get it before the dragon fight. I'll actually wait for the pink ward too. Shit. Wasted time.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice. Clean rotation on the Bard there. That's 3 dragons in 18 minutes. We got a fast dragon soul. This team comp, like I said, when we get even numbers, gentlemen, this game's over. It is so broken having Katarina, Udyr, Wukong, and Nautilus on the same. We have so much like on-demand, just single target crowd control for them. Their team comp has some synergy, but just not enough to really make a difference, if you ask me. Nice. Willie not taking kills. We're in diamond and I'm a tank. It's okay to start giving some kills away. I take most kills below diamond every single time, 100% of the time, but diamond and up, I start giving them away. Because players start to have hands. Force of Nature is so good against Swain. But I think I'm going to stick with the try. Spirit Visage to me is just a unskippably good item on Udyr. It's a shield and heal item on a fucking shield and heal build. Are you kidding me? Even if they build serpents, great. It offsets serpents. Makes your shields bigger. That's how it's done right there. We are NA's last hope, gentlemen.
Double kill.
Marker team fight. Want to know how to team fight with Udyr? Press Awaken W, walk in straight line. Prosper. It's not rocket science what I'm doing out here, people. Pretty fucking brain dead, actually, which is why I've avoided this playstyle. Because to me, it takes a little bit of the thinking out of it. Do you ever go for Force? I really only build Force of Nature. That's a good question because Force of Nature is technically a perfect item for Udyr. I do agree with you. I think without it being stacked, it's pretty terrible. And there's a lot of moments. The way most AP champions play is they're trying to burst you up front, right? So, like, I think Kanik Rookrun is actually a better overall item for that reason. Force of Nature is just really good for certain champions like Swain that are just DPS, 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 and you can easily stack it like brand passive or whatever. But no, in general, I think Abyssal Mask and Spirit Visage are better overall magic resist items. I think Jack Show, I view Jack Show as a magic resist item, straight up. It's not an armor item, it's a magic resist item that just happens to make your armor items tankier. You know? Ye could be here. Kaisa's got to be careful. Alright, we're setting up for Dragon. It's kind of slow. So we didn't get Baron. We got the other objective, though. Ah, shitballs. He already used Alpha, so he can't follow me over the wall. It's the perfect time to use your flash. We're chilling, dude. This is a WilliefknP diff. You cannot bring the GOAT down. You can send all the supports you want, Yi. You will not win this game. The only time you've killed me, sir, is with your fucking support in an uneven match. Fight me man-to-man, one-on-one. You win this 1v1, dog. Fun fact, I'll tell you, as the Udyr player, Yi shits on tank Udyr. I tell people to play Tiger Udyr in this matchup because it is so favored for Yi. Bring even numbers, bitch. We'll see how you do in a counter pick with even numbers. I'll leave it at that. Nope. Can't smite for shit either. Ah, it's a jungle diff, dude. Ah, it's a classic NA jungle diff. Gotta do it to him. Ah, I gotta do it to him. I might die, actually. Hold on. We're good. That Cloud Soul is literally nail in the coffin. Cloud Soul and Udyr should be illegal. Should never be allowed. Riot should actually code it to where Cloud Soul is not allowed to be on Udyr. It is so broken. It's like Cloud Soul and Hecarim, dude. Like, you just instantly lose the game. You can't ever... You'll try and fight him, he'll run off the fucking screen before you ever get anything in, you know? I do respect the flash attempt, though. That was worth Yee's... Like, I literally did that earlier and got flamed by my own teammate. Because I did the I tried to flash steal it and didn't get it, and my teammates flamed me. I'm telling you, Yi just did the correct thing, even though he didn't get the smite. He just needs to land the smite is where the skill issue is, whatever. But, like, going for the Dragon Soul, even if you die, is worth it, because he's worth 300 gold, and a Dragon Soul is worth, like, 3,000 gold, right? The odds are just... There's a certain saying, I used to do a lot of trading, like options trading. And there's a certain saying, like, if the odds are so in your favor that, like, it is literally just worth betting on, even if it has such a low chance. Because if it does work and it's not much to you to lose, yeah, go ham. That should be game, actually. See if we can end it here. Go for the end first if you can. Before trying to do the Baron. If they follow us to Baron, we just kill them at Baron. GG. Nice one. That was actually a clean game, man. We had a couple mess ups on pathing early on, but outside of that, not bad. What's your movement speed with approach velocity? Unhealthy. Unhealthy. I miss the old Willie. The plays Tiger Udyr Willie. The plays Hybrid Udyr Willie. The plays full AP Udyr Willie. What happened to that Willie? If I wasn't on YouTube streaming, I would play a song called I Miss the Old You by Black Bear. If you've heard it, you know what I'm talking about. Good song for that joke. Good song for that joke. Shiner. What's up, Shiner? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here for as long as you've been. Hope the climb's going well. I echo what Shiner said earlier. Farm if you're iron and bronze. Literally just hit cams. GG, everybody. We're just waiting. I don't want to get... If you're like, Willie, why don't we keep... I'm literally just waiting for the... ooh, hair is spiky today. Waiting for the target bands. 36-4, gentlemen. 36-4. Don't need to be seeing none of them Udyr bands today. Udyr top work, yes. There's actually a lot. For the first time in a long time, Udyr top has been considered very, very good. A lot of Masters plus Grandmasters players hit. Grandmasters literally playing tank top with grass for the first time in a while. So that is very much good. Willie, help me. What do I go against Xin Zhao? I tend to do hybrid if I'm not on a tank account, but tank's pretty good. Hybrid's good. I wouldn't do Tiger. And I wouldn't do full AP. I think those are your two options. I would do hybrid or full tank. Hybrid if you want to kill him. Full tank if you just want to press W and laugh and watch as he never kills you. They are full AD. Definitely go tank then and build. Since armor value items are extra valuable that game, go full tank. 100%. 100%. Deku Dangu. Dude, Deku, you know what I thought was thinking? At some point, I'm going to have to start getting some coaching content. I know we talked about it. Would you be down just for like a free little coaching site? You don't even have to pay me, dude, but you're a Udyr content creator. I think it would be good content at some point for me to just do a little coaching session. And obviously, I know you. You know me. It's not just a rando out in the Twitch chat. I think it'd be nice. At some point, I'm going to have to launch a website. I need to start promoting and publishing coaching content to my YouTube again. I haven't been doing that because I don't have a formal sign-up link right now. So I've been keeping it on the back burner. But I do think that when the website launches and I've actually got, ways for people to sign up on their own, I very much want people to be able to sample for themselves before buying because I'm going to be bumping the prices a little bit. I've got a nice little pricing model, but we're going to be I historically have charged $50 for a 2-game session. I'm going to bump that to $95, but if you sub to the website, you'll have an option to reduce that by 50%, which actually brings it below $50 if you sub to the website. So I'm kind of honoring the historical prices as long as you support the website. If you don't, it'll just be a $95 session. And then I've got I'm excited to reveal all the pricing model because we've got a VOD review, 2-game session, 4-game session, 3 months program. Because as a coach, I philosophically do not agree with the pay me once and I'm going to give you the best fucking coaching you've ever paid for $300 an hour. No. I deeply believe people need multiple touch points to learn. Things just fucking fall out of your brain. They do. So I'm going to be launching a 3-month and a 6-month coaching program to where we're actually going to do 1 coaching session per month and then have mid-month coaching sessions. And it's literally going to be meaningful for in 3 months, I want to be XYZ rank. Bet here's what we're going to have to do to get there. And I'll figure it out. Right. So that's all going to be on the website. Very excited for all that. I'm excited to have the options for everybody. depending on what you want. If you just want a standoff, 1-game VOD review, sub to the website, cut the price in half, and it'll be very affordable for you. If you just want a 2-game live session, will be affordable for you, hopefully under that $100 at all times. You can also sub to make it very affordable. Stuff like that. So, very excited for it. Do I win against Zen level 4? I wouldn't try it, no. Man, me broke. Well, that's a bitch of life. Money is always needed. Dude, I don't like being, like, I'm not a materialistic person when I say you always need to have your mind on money. Because it's just like friends, family, money, the XYZ. You've got like 10 different things you got to be thinking about. You always got to have your finances figured out. If you're struggling financially, you'll always be somewhat unhappy. That's the truth of it. Like, there'll always be this party that says, yeah, but I should be making more money. And I don't want that part on me, dude. I just want to know that I'm working towards a life I want. Towards, what the fuck is that guy doing outside? The guy like being creepy out there. Just walking around, scoping out my neighbor's house. Wally is a Ferrari banner in the background. Listen, it's the flag, not the car, ain't it? Ain't it? DM on the details. If you couldn't play Udyr, what would be your next pick? Not League of Legends. I would not play I literally wouldn't play this game. That's the truth of the matter. If Udyr didn't exist, I wouldn't play the game. I would go stream a different game. I play Udyr. I don't play League of Legends. That's how fun Udyr is to me and how unfun League of Legends is to me. You know what I mean? Like, if Udyr was in a different game, I would go play Udyr in Path of Exile. You know what I mean? I just think Udyr is a badass champion. Like, I think he's literally everything. He's like a shaman, bruiser, fucking bear man, auto-attacking. Like, he's just such a cool champion. And while other games have very similar, like, shaman-y, druid-y characters, none of them really scratch the itch like Udyr does. He's really one of a kind. Because in most of the other games, they turn the druids into, like, mages or, like... They turn you into a bear and say, go attack and bear. I don't want to be a bear, but I want to channel a bear. Does that make sense? Like, I want to have a bear roar around me as I fucking slap somebody up the face, right? With a bear-empowered maul attack, right? That's cool. Turning into a bear, like in World of Warcraft, not so much. Not what I was looking for. Still cool. Not what I was looking for, right? The little bear on bear crime, a little volley bear top. That's what Trick plays whenever I do it with Trick. He does volley bear top and I do Udyr jungle. All right, YouTube audience. I love you guys. It's pretty quiet over there. We've got a solid 3.5-hour climb session. Right now, we're just working through Diamond. I'm going to turn on some music. In order for me to play music as a streamer, YouTube literally, because they do it server side, I cannot play music no matter what, even though I literally have my separate audio track set up and all that. I've tried a million different ways. So in order to play music on stream, I can't do it. So thank you, YouTube audience, for being here. I guess this is where we say goodbye. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure to head over to Twitch. I will continue streaming on Twitch. So if you're in the YouTube audience and you say, Willie, I would like to see this next game, what the fuck, just head over to Twitch. It's literally in the description of the video. You can click on it, head to Twitch, watch it there. But YouTube audience, thank you guys. I'm going to turn you guys off, and then we're going to queue up.